we're glad you're here. Grab a cold one, maybe a beer. Stay alert in the chat. Giveaway prizes. Heck, maybe we'll give away Uncle Bill's cowboy hat. Jim's his sidekick, wouldn't you know? Uncle Extra Medium in the show. Smash that like button and subscribe. Let's all be part of hashtag Uncle Bill's Tribe. Hashtag Uncle Bill's Tribe.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and neighbors, and all the ships at sea, welcome to Uncle Bill's Saturday Night Hangar Talk. You think I should change that intro? I've been doing that a long time.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah. Change it to what?
I mean, well, I don't know, because it's short, so I don't think it gets on anybody's nerves. You know what I mean? It only lasts, you know, unlike some people that have like a 5-minute song intro to their
Yeah, 3 minutes.
Actually, hear the music.
Here he is. You, I'm talking to you. Or no, he used to have like 7 minutes of music, you know, that. I don't know what song it was, but then.
Well, the stuff that
I don't think it's long to annoy anybody, but and I don't go into any long diatribe or anything. It's just hello the same. But it can be repetitive, monotonous, not fresh. What do you think?
It didn't play the intro before Alexis again.
What's that?
I heard it.
I said yes, I did actually.
You did.
We were all dancing to it.
I bet.
Hey, Brad. Hey, Chuck.
I think you dozed off.
I heard
We all did this to it. Waited for it to end before we started talking. What did you think was happening? We were just.
I don't know. I can't see it properly because it's only half a bloody phone screen on this.
You can't see it properly. It's a song.
Hey, he's watching it on split screen.
All right.
On a phone. On a phone this big, and he's blind, fellas.
Yeah.
And he's functionally blind, and he has a screen this big.
I'm sorry, I'm not getting to enjoy the full effect of what we hear.
No, I didn't. I just didn't see you dancing, but I didn't hear anything until Alexis started singing.
Oh,
you didn't hear the first part with the?
Yeah, I heard it.
I don't even play that. It does that.
Hello, Michael.
It does it automatically. You just turn on the stream, and that's in the buffer. It just plays.
Yeah.
But I saw it. I saw it and heard it. You know.
Yeah.
Now I could probably update. That's really old. That's like 4 years old, 3.5 years old, 4 years old. Could update that, I guess.
I change mine up every few years.
It's this Sunday, which is another thing. I just don't have the original files. I don't know where the fuck they are. So that makes something from scratch. Yeah.
I've changed mine up over the years because I used to do the 5-minute intro and I change it. I'd make a new intro every year, but it was still a 5-minute intro. So then I kind of got away from it and just actually quit using an intro for a while. And then I went back to the short intro I have now. So
the stuff that you have looks great, but I think we get lost in the idea of making something look cool and be cool, because the first time people see it, they think, yeah, that was cool. But if you have to watch it every fucking time, you know what I mean, not even professional television programs have long ass intros like that. You know what I mean? So why?
Right. Yeah. Well, that's mine's. I think my intro and my exit are both around 17 seconds.
If your intro is long and it's not live, who cares? They could just skip ahead.
Right.
But it's live.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Sit there, put up with it.
I used to go with the idea that a lot of guys did that, you know, if you had that 5 minutes before the hour, people could come log in and, you know, get to chatting with each other.
Yeah. No, that's cool as shit. See,
But
there's nothing wrong with that. You know, people, they don't have to hang out. The stream's not starting as long as they do that before the hour that the stream is advertised for. You know what I mean?
And that's what I usually did.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you used to have a 5-minute countdown timer.
Yeah.
To a 2-minute countdown timer that started the show.
You know what? We've been in here 5 minutes. We haven't said hi to everybody.
Yeah, that's cool.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody, they're saying hi, hello, howdy, and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Art, why don't you prove your worth?
Alrighty, we've got Steve Janess. Welcome. We've got Nick, FTFO Media. We got Cool Cat Michael. And we got Brad, Nana's Attic. Chuck Kovachin. Welcome. Brenda, Sunstar 967.
Hey, Brenda.
And we got Brian, Waypoint, New England.
Hey.
Trevor Fuss, who didn't make a fuss. He's just a fussy guy. And we got Mudball Don, Donald Doss, Donald the Duck Doss. And then we got Johnny
Dromefire. Hey, Johnny.
And Trevor, I'm still working on your situation, so I'll get it figured out.
Okay.
I've been trying, and I guess I'm just going to have to mail one to him or something.
Oh.
There, John, if you care to do that, it's fine.
So
Anyway, great job, Artie, as always.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Now, you see what's going on here? We just went flat a little bit. I know it's only a few moments, but this is what I see off screen before we start these streams. We all get together, we start bullshitting, and the funniest stuff goes on.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't, but it's not bad,
Yeah.
and we have a good time. We laugh, and then the stream starts like,
Yeah.
I shot my wad. I'm done.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That makes me uncomfortable.
It's that quick, huh?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's what she said.
The
Not to you,
snoring
not to me.
afterwards.
Okay. Well, you wanted it, Bill.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Making this the classy show.
Yeah.
Stream. It's not a show. It's a stream.
Keeping it classy.
Steve Janess is here. He said hi to everyone. Did you say hi to Steve?
I sure did. Yep.
Oh, I'm just checking.
How
Chuck.
about Waypoint?
How about Chuck?
Waypoint.
You have
Yep.
said hello to-
Oh, Chuck had a really good
You said hi to
video.
Brian. We always say hi to Brian. I'm sorry.
Hi, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Captain Joe.
Chuck had a very good
Want to come
video about a vineyard in his neck of the woods, and it was very interesting. It was probably one of his best videos.
Who did?
So wait,
Joe?
Yeah.
Chuck?
Yeah.
Oh, Chuck. Oh, cool.
Chuck, do we need to have
Go
an
back.
intervention, brother? Do we need to have an intervention?
What do you mean?
No.
Well, yeah, because he did
Because all
20,
this content's about alcohol.
yeah, because he did 30 days. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I had to go to the vineyard to make up for it.
I really don't understand the question.
And we got we got Captain Joe, USA Drone Flyer.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just said that like a
We all
moment.
said hi to him about 5 minutes ago.
Oh,
But you were running
Just
around.
popped
It's
in.
okay. You can say hi to him more than once.
That was Johnny Drone Flyer. This is Joe.
We know. We said hi to Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's been
We
in.
did before you did, Art.
Yeah, I thought I just said.
Yeah, but see, Art was busy, lauding the greatness of
He's
Chuck's,
Chuck's video.
which I'm going to go watch it. But
Yeah.
he didn't hear anybody else.
Art is in the past.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's a little slow
I'm
on the
buffering
update.
again. I'm like 3 seconds behind.
Well, art from the past is valuable. That,
Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yes,
That's his beauty. That's his.
Mhm.
In fact, the older his jokes, the more we love him. Please, Art.
Yeah,
Regale us with some of your. Why don't you tell us that one about Ohio again?
yeah.
It's been a couple of days.
Oh,
Yeah, been a
Yeah.
couple of days. Yep. Round on the side and high in the middle.
Yep, that's the
Yeah.
one.
That would be it. Well, he's getting at that age. That's about the only one he can remember now.
Yeah, that's true. You've been in the business for 40 plus years. I can't even. You know what? I remember bits and pieces of my act. I'm like, I'll be thinking, I'll go, oh yeah.
Look,
That
you tickled Chuck's funny bone. Look at that.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Look at it. See, look, there you go.
Iowa, idiots out wandering around.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chuck, you don't know. He's like told that joke like 3 or 4 times on stream.
Well, I mean, it's timeless. It's a
Recently.
classic. Yeah.
You're not, but the jokes are, I guess.
Well, I mean, you
Hey.
sent me the butts.
He's under the impression that we have different people checking out our streams than each other. Like the people that come into my stream aren't the same people that come into your stream or Lloyd's stream.
Yeah. Yeah, we have
that
different
impression.
Yeah.
So you're going to tell the joke again just to he thinks
Right,
to get it out to a broader audience. And
although most of them show up on either one of them. So
you're hitting the same people.
Yeah. Occasionally we get somebody new on one of our streams or the other.
Right.
Yeah, it's just somebody pretending. There's nobody new. There's nobody new anywhere.
There's nothing new under the sun.
Absolutely not. Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out if I've got, and I got 800 and some subscribers, but none of them ever. I only have maybe 10 or 15 people that actually come to the show.
Right.
You've hit 20. I've seen it.
Yeah. Well, we've had up to 30, but still, I got over 800 subscribers. Where the hell's everybody at?
Yeah.
Doing stuff.
Yeah. I've got over
they're probably all deceased.
Yeah, probably. I wouldn't be.
I have over 1,800, and I don't get much more than you do. In our show. What do we got? We got 15 in here right now.
Yeah.
15, man.
Yeah.
Well, I think at least 3 of them that subscribe to me are gone now. Yeah.
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 How many masochists could there be in the world?
Let's just
Yeah. That's true.
What are you working on there, Lon?
Oh, I'll just doing updates. Every week I like to do updates, and I figured you guys would yammer for a bit at the beginning of the show, and it would give me a chance to.
How much is
and there's no condescension in that statement whatsoever.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Not even a little.
Well, here's a drone question. How much is a used Mini 3 worth? With just the plain.
What's it worth to you?
Well, no, I mean how much?
I don't know. Look up.
Johnny's got one, doesn't he?
You mean
you trying to buy one? Or you trying to sell one?
No, well, I saw one for sale when I was out perusing the pawn shop.
Wait. You're thinking of getting which one? No, the 3.
It was the Mini 3.
Mini 3.
Mini 3.
Don't you have an Air 2S? Or
Yeah,
Air
I have
2?
an Air 2S.
He has an Air 2S.
But
You have an Air 2S?
He has an Air 2S with actually fairly low miles. Hours.
Yeah.
So why would you even look at the Mini then?
well, actually, I was just more out of curiosity because I was looking for some effects pedals for my amp, and I went to a pawn shop and they had one in the display case. I mean, it looked like it's factory seals,
Oh.
and I think it's like $200 is what they were asking. I thought that's a little high.
200?
What 200? What was all in it? What was part? It was in a box, you said?
Yeah, it looked to be in a factory sealed box.
Yeah.
Mini 3 Pro or Mini 3?
I don't know. I didn't look at it that close because I wasn't.
Was it drone only or what?
No, it had one. It had the controller and a battery.
One
obviously.
battery. All right.
Yeah, it was just your basic.
Starter.
Basic. Yeah, starter. Yeah,
Johnny
I mean-
says 350.
350.
Yeah, I don't know, Johnny, though. Just drone only with a battery?
Yeah.
Well, it had a controller.
No,
Yeah, yes, I mean, sorry.
for
Yeah,
$200
one
bucks.
battery,
I
yeah.
mean, what I don't know how wrong.
$200 is worth if it's sealed, for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to watch buying from a second party like that, though, because what if it hasn't been released or unbound or whatever the word is?
Yeah.
I know.
Then you're going to be screwed.
And Lloyd, even though it's a good deal, like he was mentioning, you have the Air 2S. You're hardly ever flying now as it is. That thing has.
I know.
low-
I don't need
has
it.
low hours on it, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's got brand new batteries.
Oh,
Why you think? Why would you?
Well, it was more
It's
out
kind
of
of sideways
curiosity.
going to a Mini 3.
Yeah. No. Well, to me,
Or
it was just
actually
more
not
out of
even
curiosity what the price
Downwards.
was, because I thought
Downwards,
if
yeah.
it was a really good price, I'd buy it and resell it. But that did.
Yeah.
But it doesn't sound like it's that great of a deal. So I thought it would personally. I thought it was a little high.
$200.
No, I think it's a bit
Oh, it's a
cheap.
Mini 3, though.
Still not.
Is it a Mini 3 or a Mini 3 Pro though? Is the
That's not
question.
high.
I don't remember.
Is it? It's new in the box, sealed box.
It's in a sealed box. Yeah.
No, that's not high. No, you must.
No, that's pretty
you
cheap.
must be high. No, it's got a controller. It's got a battery.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
$200. I mean, you know what I mean? What?
It's worth $200. Sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
If a sealed box, it wouldn't have been bound. Yeah, you're right, Trevor.
Yeah,
Unless it's a resealed box. You know, I was gonna say, if you're gonna buy a Mini, especially like a Mini 2 or a Mini 3, just buy the damn Neo 2. Don't even bother with the old gen mini drones, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
You're better
Well,
off
that's
just
why I
buying the
couldn't
Neo
remember.
2. It's more versatile.
I love my Mini. I'm quite attached to it.
Well, great, but if you're not buying it today, if you were buying it today, I would say no. Get the Neo 2. It's $259.
No, frankly, I'm not
You
sure
know?
that I would even today, after all these years of doing this with you guys, I don't know that I would actually even buy a mini drone. To tell you the truth, I don't
Yeah.
feel enough.
Oh, I love
Need a
my
big
Air.
drone.
Yeah, my
And I'm
Air
gonna take the
2S.
Air 3S. Great fucking drone. Thank you, Lon. And what do
Yeah.
I need? You know, I feel like screwing around and zipping around. I still got the POS. You know, the DJ. The thing's nothing wrong with that. It flies great. You know, one of my batteries did swell. I lost a battery. I'm down to 2. But I think
no.
Ohio.
I think that's a used one I bought off of somebody. I bought a used one to replace the one I left. I lost in the.
Oh,
the crash.
one.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it was either $50 or free. It might have been given to me because I bought something. I bought something for Jim controller. There was like some kind of deal, and I may have gotten it for nothing or $50 or $40, whatever. So last couple of years, I don't care. You know, the other 2 are still fine.
Yeah.
And if I feel like doing it, and you know, I kind of do. It's been a while. You know, I mean, I'm sure there's a couple updates and shit. But that's a fun drone. You know, with the goggles on. If I feel like doing that, and then I got a drone that's great at night. Are they better? Sure, but does it do the Air 3S at night? Is great, and it's actually anytime it's great. It's a great drone. So
Sure.
But then if I was going to grab something and throw it in the back of the scooter, I mean, I got that. You know, boom, just throw it. You know, although Lon, you know what, that bag that you sent me for the Air 3S. It works great. It fits just fine in the back. I can actually take the.
Oh, good. That's a really nice bag.
It is a nice bag.
Yeah, I think they did a really good job on that bag. It's a super nice bag.
And it holds in all I really need for if I was going on a jaunt on that bike anyway. If I was going to go somewhere for a meetup or something, I'd probably fill the case that you sold me.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. All I was saying was that if I was in the market for a small drone, I didn't want to spend a bunch of money, I would go for the Neo 2 over any mini drone up to the Mini 4 Pro. You know what I'm saying? I would ignore all other mini drones personally. I would go with the Neo 2.
And I wasn't really in the market because I was looking for an effects pedal, and I just because they usually put those in the cabinet. It looks almost like the one I have for my Avata. My Avata 2.
That is a super nice case, though. I was like, wow. When I opened that case, I was like, wow, that's a nice case.
That's the Air 3S sitting in there right now.
Yeah, yeah.
I should have sent you the Mavic 4, the Mavic 3. I actually got the Mavic 3 backpack, that convertible backpack thing. I should have sent you that. It's laying around my damn house. I'm never going to use it for anything. I should have kept that bag and sent you the Mavic 3 bag, a $600 effing bag or whatever it was, $400. Some crazy ass cost.
That's what I have. I don't have a $600. I have a backpack, and that's what I have my POS in, the potato in, and all that.
Yeah,
and it's very convenient. You know, it was cheap and it fit, and you put a lot of stuff in the fucking thing. But it was an Amazon special. It wasn't what you're talking about. You know,
right?
But it does just. I think it was $60. Not a junk one. That's fine.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, drone news! Did you guys all see that? DJI limited all their drones to 400 feet in Europe for the CE.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, it's part of the regulation. Everybody's crying about it. I'm like, that's what they voted for. That's the regulation. It's 400 feet.
120 made
And
it.
when you see, You don't
No.
think it's C1 certified? It's right. It can only go up to 120 meters. Am I correct in that, Mark?
Lon, they did that for Europe about 3-4 months ago. They did it for the UK today.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Well, they
Big
cry
time,
all they
yeah.
want, but they're being told to do that. So,
The
oh,
UK,
that's the reg.
and you shouldn't be flying above that anyways. What the fuck are you crying
Yeah,
about?
exactly.
no,
What?
it's not that. It's the fact that it is 400 feet above its takeoff point.
Right.
If you're flying up a hill, you'll hit the side of the hill because it won't go up the hill.
Yeah.
Right.
You're gonna have to land and take
400.
off again.
Yeah, IGL.
Right. Initial elevation. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, unless you here in this country, if you're doing commercial work, you can go 400 feet above your.
Yeah, you can do
You
that.
can go above the object. You can go above 400 feet.
Yeah,
Mhm.
legally you can do that here, but
Yeah.
not limit it to 400 feet above your.
But I don't know. I understand what you're saying.
I don't like that DJI went in and did it, but I think they have to do it to get that rating. Is that not correct, Mark? I think they have to make their drone only fly 120 meters to get that rating, correct?
In Europe, it was brought in for sub 250. We don't actually use their C1 and C0 labeling, so
Oh.
that rule shouldn't even apply to the UK.
Oh.
But whether it should or whether it shouldn't, why are they doing it? I mean, what was passed that they forced it? Because why would DJI bother? You know, if they're not breaking any laws, why would they bother? They didn't do it just to be restrictive. They did it because there was pressure put on them.
In
Yeah.
Europe, in the EASA rules, then yeah, they're allowed. That is part of the rules, but in the UK, it isn't.
So-
With Europe, no.
Yeah, those Europeans.
You're
It was
peeing,
a
you're
flipping
peeing,
rule.
you're peeing up a rain pipe. I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on over there. I didn't even know the story till just now.
No, I read about it.
I will have to do research.
Gavin,
Yeah, I read about it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Gavin put a video out on it this afternoon.
Yeah.
Well,
It's an interesting problem, and I don't know why they did it. I'm with Bill, and to the extent that DJI doesn't just randomly do stuff. You know what I mean? Why waste the time to do it unless there's some reason?
Right.
Now, on the other hand, it could be a mistake. It could be some weird code. They might be doing updates on something else because they got other drones coming out and stuff like that, and they might have just. It might be a fuck up.
You never know.
It might be a fuck up. But Gavner, I watched that video, and he explained that it was the regulation, and you're saying it's not the regulation. So
That's because Mark, you know, he walks a beat to his own drum, man. Don't box him into truth.
No, our regulation is still 400 feet above ground level, directly below
IGL, yeah.
Yes, AGL.
right.
the takeoff point.
Take a point.
Yeah, you can, as long as you stay 400 feet above ground. If you're going up a hill or up a mountain, Mark's exactly right. If the mountain's 2,000 feet high, you could be 2,400 feet high from the lowest point. If you're standing on the ground level at sea level, and you can fly your drone up a mountain, and it could be 2,400 feet high. I get what Mark's saying,
of course,
but that's hard to quantify. You know, and I think even Gavner admitted that it's hard to quantify because you're flying the drone from your position. You're flying the drone from your position. How can you know exactly how high you are off the ground 2,000 feet up a mountain? How do you know you're not 2,800 feet high? Right? Or how do you know you're not 800 feet above the ground level of the mountain? Right, Mark?
I agree.
You can't tell.
You certainly know when you're above 400 feet when it's the side of the mountain.
Well, besides,
no, my point is, as the elevation goes up in the mountain, how do you know what 400 feet is, Mark?
Well, maybe DJI should look into some way of using the LiDAR system to actually tell you how high you are above the ground instead of pissing about.
Who knows? Who's got LiDAR strong enough to go 400 feet on a 250 gram drone? You know what that unit would look like? a LiDAR module that does a 400-foot measurement in all conditions, by the way, in daytime.
Well, even without LiDAR, they can. I think they can re-estimate. I don't know. Maybe not.
Yeah.
Maybe not particularly accurately.
They'd have to know the altitude of the ground you're flying over.
Right.
What?
And do
Well,
that
what
math.
stops you? I mean, if you have a clear shot, I've always wondered, stops you from actually descending and taking back off again? You know?
No, nothing. But it could be sketch.
Yeah, I know that is sketch. Though. You're like a mile away.
Mark, could you imagine? You might have a hike in front of you. You might have a hike in front of you if you try that shit. You might be looking at a hike.
Never had the balls to actually do that. Actually,
I've landed on a building before and taken back off.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What uses LiDAR for cigarettes?
What?
Lloyd uses LiDAR for cigarettes.
Yeah. And LiDAR. Yeah, LiDAR.
Yeah.
Oh, a LiDAR. Oh,
LiDAR. Yeah.
that is so not even a little clever. You can do better than that.
That's why it's it floats because it's lighter fluid.
LiDAR.
Yeah,
You're stretching it and you're failing. Unfortunately, Art, you're trying so hard that you're absolutely failing at it. And
Anybody see my rainbow? I have a rainbow.
TJ in the chat. Hey, TJ.
I've been searching for a rainbow. Who did that song? Searching for a rainbow.
Mm-hmm.
Uncle Bill. Hi TJ. Be Marshall Tucker.
hey, TJ.
TJ. I said that about 5 minutes ago.
Said what? Said what 5 minutes ago?
TJ.
Oh, did you? Good for you.
I wasn't listening to you.
Good for you. I didn't hear it either, but I think he says he did it. He did.
Liar.
Yeah.
But he did. Of course, TJ wasn't here 5 minutes ago, but that's okay. That's okay. It's his story. I'll let him tell it.
Yeah. I wasn't going to let anybody do that. I just told him I wasn't listening to him, you know.
Johnny drove by her.
Scare the hell out of me. I'm not expecting you.
Lloyd, Art, Dominic, Lon, Mark,
Hey,
Bill.
John.
Johnny.
Yeah, the Falcon V, the mini Falcon V copter guy. Did you see my comment? He goes 5 tips. He goes 5 tips to the mini V copter. I said, yeah, here's tip number 1. Don't buy it.
Yeah, you and Joe, you and Captain Joe. That's okay.
I thought you swore by those.
Lon just jealous. One day, he's going to order.
He got me.
In an Apple phone, all in the same.
Yeah, I'm going tomorrow. I'm gonna go buy a V copter and an iPhone.
Yeah,
and then a thong.
That's
A 55-gallon barrel of Vaseline. A 55-gallon barrel of Vaseline. Yep.
Yep.
Will the thong have Bluetooth?
Yeah.
Is it an iPhone?
Yeah.
You know what? Why not?
A dress.
iPhone. You have all kinds of apps for that, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Baby.
Yeah, John. Have you flown it yet, Johnny?
Yeah. I've got. I flew today actually.
Oh, did you?
Is it okay?
It does all right. I mean, it's nothing fancy. It's just the uniqueness of the drone. I got other drones to film, and I didn't even take a picture today with it as far as just the uniqueness of the flying. So,
Just having fun.
Yeah. I mean, it actually does okay. It really does. They did have an update. I think it did help with the. It seemed like the GPS was. I'm seeing like the drone was moving around a little bit. So who knows?
Well, didn't you have to send that one back in, or they had a recall?
All of them got sent. I mean, well, they wanted you to send it in. Although the old one will not start. You can't even start it up anymore at all.
Right.
You used to could fly it without the app. Just fly line of sight. But they won't even do that anymore. But there's a difference in the batteries. It's a 6-pin battery now compared to a 5, and they do have a different time of flight sensor. Other than that, it had to be a connection issue. The battery is different. So,
question. Oh, does the old drone have 6 pins? Oh, you're saying the battery and the drone have 6 pins now. Before the battery and the drone had 5 pins.
No, the old drone had 5. Yeah.
Gotcha.
How's the video out of it?
It's okay. I mean, it's 4K. The sensor is very small. You know.
What does it have in it? Like what? Like
I don't know the exact size.
1/2.3, I think. I think it's like old school Spark size.
A 6 millimeter sensor.
I was gonna guess
a 1/2.3, I think, or something like that.
2.3 is like a mini 2 sensor.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Well, but you know what they did? I feel like they did right. I mean, you know, they didn't. I mean, I don't know what the drones cost to build, but to rebuild them all over, and they are available at Best Buy now. So that's pretty cool.
And you can buy them. That's always a benefit.
Yeah,
that's a positive.
Yeah.
The
I mean, actually, you can get a warranty with them through Best Buy.
Warranty. Something's wrong, you could drop it off at the Best Buy. I mean, there's there are hard advantages to that.
Who actually makes them, Johnny?
It's 00. Same this company that did the original B-Cop and the Hover Air. I guess there's two Hover Air Pros and a Pro.
The waterproof hover now. They thought they were going to come out with a waterproof hover.
Okay.
Yeah, Aldrin showed that at the CES. I saw
CES.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Catherine Ray ordered one of those drones. That was an Indiegogo.
Did he?
Yeah, he did. I don't know. Yeah, he did.
My question with those waterproof drones is, and I'm old, so I'm looking at the old ones. The new ones are probably better, but back in the day, the old ones, if it was any kind of waves and shit, you ran into problems.
Well, that's what I would.
And I'm just wondering if the hover has got that issue because, if there's a lot of waving going on, the drone wouldn't take off.
That's what
so
I
you
mean.
land it on the water and then it's out there. You can't get it to take off again.
You mean some little guy doesn't get out there and start paddling back to shore?
Yeah, because that makes sense, Lon, because if you were trying to take off and it's dipping, I don't know. I mean, I don't really see the need too much of that drone.
Yeah, try that with your regular drone. Do one of these while you're trying to launch it and see what the controller tells you.
Yeah.
I mean, like, no, fuck you.
I guess the original ones, you would have to be smart about the chop when you're using that drone.
But what bodies of water have zero waves?
Huh?
You gonna land what in your pool?
I mean, what zero? But I'm sure there's a limit, to what the software can compensate for.
Yeah, and that's my question. I wonder what it is.
I'm sure it's way better now. It's just like anything else. They work.
I think the Indiegogo.
They work on that shit.
The Indiegogo price is like $1,000. Yeah, it was $1,000.
$1,000
for the Indiegogo
$1,000
Jumpstart Kickstarter. So it's more like $1,500 or $1,600. So.
Wow.
I don't know. I think we've been spoiled a little bit in this industry because of DJI and the prices that we've been afforded. You can top tier phones are over $1,000. Just ease and lawns are like $2,000 or $4,000, whatever. I mean, you can buy ridiculous like drones. You can buy ridiculous ones too. Don't get me wrong. But a good phone. I mean, my phone's not spectacular. It's a good phone. It's $1,100, $1,200. I don't know, whatever the hell it was. So you get a pretty good drone for $1,200.
Yeah,
even now.
Yeah, I think that's what I think about $1,100 from my iPhone
16. Got flying high in Florida.
Jason.
Who is Dominic? Who's that?
Jason.
And John Flynn is in here, I believe.
John Flynn.
Hey, John.
Were we going to say Johnny? I missed you. It seemed like you were starting to say something.
Yes.
Oh, I said Art missed some people, but that's in the past. So
yeah.
Oh, okay, that's in the past. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think you have a point, and what's interesting when you look back on all the bitching and crying about DJI's pricing over the years, right? I mean, everybody's bitching and crying about DJI. The Mavic 2 Pro was $1,500 or whatever. Everybody's all boo-hoo. Oh, that's so expensive. Oh my God, I can't believe they're charging that much. And then you get the Hover X Pro or whatever. It's like,
have they ever had any other hobbies do
I would say since the Mavic. The Mavic 3, the prices have actually probably come down for what they've given you.
Right.
I mean,
if you adjust for inflation, they've definitely come down.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you adjust for inflation and the way everything else has gone up, and you look at drones, the prices have gone down drastically.
I mean, if
you think about it.
Yeah, you can pick up I was the other day. I mean, you could probably get a the Mini 4. I mean, not the Mavic 4 created combo for around with tax and everything for about 3,200, 3,300 now maybe.
Yeah, I just seen it, $3,200.
A little bit less than
eBay.
what y'all paid. You know, $300 or $400.
Yeah.
Well, the Mini 3 Pro, the Mini 4 Pro, and the Mini 5 Pro all came out at about the same price.
Pretty close.
Yeah. The Avata 1, the Avata 2, the Air
Avata-
3, and the Air 3S.
Yeah.
The
Air
3,
2S.
the Avata 360 looks. I mean, if you can get just the drone and a couple of batteries, and you got the other stuff to go with it, it's really doesn't. The price doesn't. If it is $500, even $600. I mean, I think that's not a bad price.
No, it's really.
Oh, the Mavic Pro was $1,000. The Mavic Pro was $1,000 when it came out.
The original one.
No. Yep.
Yeah.
Mavic Pro.
As an adult human being, what hobbies do you have that are worth a shit that don't cost you way more money? You know, I mean, I like boats, but just small ones and like that. Okay, bam, $5,000. Get started.
Yeah.
Just to be on an intercoastal. Don't take it out in the ocean because now, bam, 50, 60 grand just for a tiny one. You know what I mean? Forget it. You know,
$30,000 or $40,000 motorcycle. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, motorcycles. Hobbies are expensive. What you get out of these things,
3D printing,
the amazing value is all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's another rabbit hole, right?
He's printing Oreo cookies over here and shit.
Oh, there you go.
Never starve there, Johnny. You'll never starve anyway. You got 3D.
Leave Oreo cookies out.
Hey, look at 3D printers. Really, they've come down in price.
Yeah.
Just since really in the past few years.
All right, 10 years ago, the idea of them was just it's like mind-boggling, as my one YouTube hero says. But and now, a couple $100, you can put together. You have a pretty decent unit. You can make some pretty decent stuff for a cheap unit. I mean, then until you learn and you move up. But even when you get into like even the better ones, you're still not talking tons of money.
They had the P1S was what $549 with the AMS. I mean, that's pretty
yeah. It was.
it was $619. Yeah, $619. I believe.
Well, I understand it might be a lot of money because it is. And for somebody that may say that's a lot of money. Well, then you're not in a position where you can enjoy those kinds of hobbies. You know what I mean? Because those kinds of hobbies are anything where you can be creative. I'm going to be creative with wood. How expensive can that be? Between first of all, the space and the saws and the drills and the power equipment, let alone the products. Not only the product, the wood that you're working with and the furniture. It's a very, very expensive hobby.
If you want good shit.
I mean, I guess you can collect pennies. That's a good hobby. Collect stones at the beach. That's a hobby.
Waypoint just reminded me of something. When I bought my Mavic 3, the original Mavic 3 with the RC Pro Fly More combo, it was $3,800.
Oh shit!
It was $3,800. And there was no tariff situation. There was no having to get it from gray market. I ordered it directly from DJI or whatever, and ta-da! It showed up in 2 days or whatnot. So and it was $3,800.
The only thing I still can't figure out is the air units. I just don't understand why you can't get a freaking air unit for. I mean, I'm getting mine from Flywoo, but it's still. I mean, why are they so hard to get, and why has the price jumped up so much on them?
Scalpers. The price is scalpers. It's got nothing to do with DJI. On DJI's website, they're still $229.
Well, you can't pull them up on a website. So,
well, yeah, but where you can pull them up, they're still they still translate into $229. You buy them in Canada, you buy them wherever you buy them.
What do you think about volume? Comparing that to the other products that we're talking about that are all of a sudden cheaper.
Hey, John.
What part of the industry is? If they're not selling nearly as many of them, there's just less demand, and then the scalpers just take over.
Well, Bill, the 04 air unit was exactly the same price. Or, matter of fact, it might have been $10 cheaper than the original 03 air unit. So, now the 04 light, whatever they call it, it seems like nobody really wants that. I don't know. You can get them. I just sold 2 of them, but I had them just sitting around. So,
all right.
But you know.
Well, you were talking about having trouble or paying. What you were trying to get a hold of?
Well, yeah, 04,
Air
the
unit.
04 Pro
units.
air units
The
Yeah.
air units, yeah.
to build an FPV drone. That has almost. Well, you can get them. Yeah, like Lon said, if you want to get scalped, I mean, you definitely can get them.
Right. Well, I just think that there's maybe less supply of that, because it's a smaller market.
I don't.
Than
I have it.
than
Here,
like a
let
cheap
me-
drone, for example. What?
I can put it in perspective for you. It's just like marijuana. All you guys are older, and in the states where it's legal, I don't smoke marijuana, but I could walk out the door right now around
And
the
smell
corner
it.
and buy an ounce of weed that's 5 to 10 times stronger than it was when I was in high school for
Right.
$20. $20.
You're supposed to have a medical card, Lon. I'm just,
No, not Michigan, brother.
Oh,
recreational is legal.
Florida.
I can dance around the corner for 20. No, I don't even got to go. They'll deliver it to me for $20 of weed. They will show up at my house.
I don't
in an
even trust
hour.
them to deliver my food.
$20.
They nibble on that. They'll be
Yeah.
nibbling
No,
on
that's
your
not the
bag
point.
on the way over.
Regardless,
Yeah.
that's the reason we're having trouble getting drones in the country. It's the same way we had trouble getting marijuana. The marijuana. I remember when marijuana was, and we're talking 50, 40 years
There you
ago,
go.
and it was shit. An ounce of weed was $50, $60 minimum when I was a kid.
Mm.
45, $50. When I was a kid, for bogus weed, for junk.
When I was 18, it was
That's
35.
why Lon
35.
always did a nickel.
35
It's
or
called a
40
weed
bucks.
delivery business, weed drone delivery business. Yeah.
35 or
What?
40 bucks an ounce is what it was back in 1979, 1980.
Well,
Either
A dime
35
bag was a
35
quarter
was
ounce when I was a kid.
35 was a deal. 40 bucks was typical. It was 10 bucks a
Right.
quarter. But that's
Right. Was a dime bag was a quarter ounce when I was a kid.
Yeah.
A dime bag
Adrian,
was $40,
the
$50. Yeah.
Adrian,
That's all I'm
Mateo. Hey, Adrian.
Hey, Adrian.
Good old Adrian. Hey, Adrian, you going to the drone meetup? We can roommate again if you want. I got to figure out what I'm going to do about my room. I got my rental car. Budget hit me up with some deals. I got a rental car for like $150
Oh, nice.
for the Friday because I'm coming in Thursday. So Thursday,
What's it
I gotta
supposed
pick
to
it
be?
up. What kind of car?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I don't know. So like a Toyota Camry or something like that.
You
Four wheels.
picked a decent one.
Forward steering wheel.
I swear to God, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I was just curious because you typically get better than what you rent. When
I always do.
yeah. It's all
Right.
I did.
It popped in my mind because like I'll rent like the smallest thing, and then when people show up, they actually want those because they're cheap on gas or whatever, and that's all they need. So they're never there. You know what I mean? So you always get something a little better.
Yeah, like
I
the
got a Pacifica last time.
car they gave out.
Yeah, the Jeep that I couldn't get in.
Oh my God, that was torture getting you in that goddamn. It was
God.
so fucking high. I didn't want to get in it.
Oh, that's gonna
It
be
wasn't
fun.
just a Jeep.
I
It was.
remember.
It was. I think it was on lifts. It was high, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's just a fact. Props to you that you actually drove it there safely and parked.
they
and
gave
got
all
out of it. I don't know how you did
gave
that.
all the tallest
Yeah,
vehicle in the room.
Coaching, guys.
Would you call search and rescue?
Yeah,
You got to get me out of my vehicle.
yeah.
Came with a Saint Bernard.
Yeah, bring the ladder.
Yeah.
Little barrels around his neck.
Mm.
Bring the ladder.
You rented a
So,
car the first time I met you, Artie, in Sebastian. That meetup, the actual technical first meetup.
Right. Mhm.
And I mean, you drove something like you came in like a Camry. Did you drive that, or was
Yeah, I
it?
think it was a Camry. Yeah.
That was a rental. That wasn't your Camry.
Yeah.
You
No.
didn't drive here from Colorado. I didn't think so.
No. It was much newer than what
Yeah.
I'm driving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, that was sensible for you
Yes,
because you could open the door and just
I don't remember
step
all. I
out,
don't remember all that the first one.
drop your ass right into it from
Adrian.
something nice height, comfortable,
Yep.
reliable, safe. So instead of that, get yourself like a
Adrian.
Laredo that's got like 6-inch.
Yeah, Laredo or Wrangler. Yeah.
Whatever the hell it was. That was crazy. Who's here? Adrian.
Adrian.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, what's up, Adrian?
Yeah.
Hello, Adrian.
Adrian's in
That's
Florida.
pretty
He
funny.
It's good to see you.
That's Adrian.
Put some
Captain
interesting-
Joe, what you doing, Captain Joe? You mighty quiet.
I am quiet. I was 3D printing. I just paused it right now because I don't feel like listening to it myself.
You know, Joe, I'm going to tell you
That's gonna
something.
blow
With this weight you've lost, you actually look younger.
Yeah.
Dude,
I had to do a double take when he came in. I didn't even realize he was there.
You look great. You really
when I
do.
get rid of this, I'll look a little bit younger too.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to kiss you or anything, but you do. You look
that's
look
good.
great. God bless you.
Thank you. I appreciate you
Yeah,
saying
how
that.
you
You
feel?
should
How
do
you
something with all of this. All of this. You should do something.
Well, officially, day before yesterday, I was 197. So that means I've lost 101.5 pounds.
Wow.
Good for you, man.
Congratulations.
Good for you.
I picked up about 100 pounds, so
Yeah, my son,
Not lost long
Justin,
pounders.
my son Justin, was a police officer.
Here's to
He
you,
said, you only weigh
Joe.
like 4 pouns more than me. I told him, I said, I'm just
Here's
getting my
to you,
weight
Joe.
down, so we're the same, and I kick your ass. You don't have any excuses.
Here's to you, Joe.
Jesus Christ, this 3D print thing. It just
You know what I'm
blows
printing right
my
now?
mind.
I'm printing a card kit, right? It's a little
Oh.
kit, like a model kit, and it's a Challenger.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow, cool.
I'll have it done tomorrow.
At least you're printing something cool.
Yeah, it's only this big. You know, it's like
Nah, you don't need a milk.
Unapproved.
Yeah, you got little gallons of milk I could put in there?
Yeah, actually they do. Yeah.
Print little gallons of milk to go with it.
You know, Johnny, I didn't even realize at the meetup when you were throwing all those tiny little ducks on me. I mean, you I felt like it was at like an aquatic wedding, you know, because these things just kept appearing all over the place. That you actually printed all those things.
Yeah, I printed like 600 of them.
Yeah, I knew he
Imagine.
printed them because he would talk about it.
Huh?
Matter of
I
fact,
didn't know.
I dumped about the last 100 in Scotty's suitcase when we was getting ready to leave.
Man, I can't even imagine that kind of time. I worked like 63 hours this week. I can't even imagine to have the kind of time where
You can print
I'm
it from
dicking
your
around.
phone while you're gone.
Man, you just print it and go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
I
got to
mean-
peel them off the thing, and
Yeah,
you know,
but
you got to
yeah,
prep
you can
the
print 100 of
surface.
these
And,
at a time. So
Right.
oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, that's not so bad.
No.
Yeah.
Just saying.
How long does it take to do 100 of those?
They were this big.
not long.
One, they were this big.
maybe
just-
maybe
it
an
was-
hour and a half or so.
It would look like a candy factory. You know what I mean? Like little.
Yeah.
I think I've got a couple of them around here somewhere that he printed.
I'm surprised I didn't have a box load of them when he sent me some stuff. I'm surprised I had like 4 or 5.
I should have dumped
He
something
sent
in there.
me-
That's a good idea.
He had spammed me with a bunch of ducks or whatever, little penises or whatnot. Ken used to do that, print little penises and shit and send them out.
Good
I
to see
actually
you,
got,
brother.
That's what he
got
said.
a new one for this year. So
Not yet.
not a duck.
I still like my banana duck. I like that.
Yeah, I just, yeah. Banana duck. Yeah, okay, sure. Yeah.
A banana duck.
Good to see you too, Brenda. We said hi to you earlier.
Yeah, we-
Sand a pickle.
I think
Yeah,
maybe
I'm-
it's Chanel.
At least it's got the right curve to it.
You're great.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear it, Adrian. You know, it's always good to see you. You should drop in. Yeah.
Joe, you can take the hat off the pickle now.
Want a link?
Nah, I'm gonna leave it on.
Yeah, for protection.
Wrote Adrian. Yeah, we get see Adrian's chair again. I wonder if he's got the same chair still.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. Oh my god, I'd pass out, dude. I'd have to be resuscitated.
Oh, Adrian, yeah, the penis beard.
If
Right
he
here,
showed up with that
Adrian.
same, if he showed up with the same.
He's on the same chair. He was on Matt's the other week.
Yeah.
I was going to say he was on there the other week. I thought he had the same chair. Yeah.
Oh, Matt has a stream. Still,
Yeah,
He
I don't know
did.
that.
He did for
Hey.
Christmas Eve.
Bob
Yeah.
Casey is in the house.
I still got the
Hey,
couch,
Bob.
so I got nothing to talk about. I still got the same couch.
Well, I do have a new chair. I got from
Oh,
work.
Yeah,
wow.
my chair.
$5. Yep.
Or did your soundboard break?
Oh, you mean
Love.
Why
There we
did you ask him that? For the love of
Oh
God.
man,
Yeah, you had
Johnny,
to
Jesus.
bring it up, didn't you?
Yeah.
Johnny, what's
Yeah,
the
why don't
matter
you
with
ask
you?
him where Bucky is? You know, let's just get it all
Oh,
out
hell
there.
no.
Not Bucky.
No, not Bucky. Please, God, no Bucky.
Bucky
No,
is
no,
Hey,
no,
Noin, how you doing?
Excuse me one second. Adrian, I sent you a link, but I don't know if this is still live. Adrian Mateo drones. Is that real? Is that a real thing? Because I
Yeah.
just messaged you.
No, maybe.
I
Last
messaged
time it was
you. Well, I'm asking him.
the
He's in the
gun
chat.
channel, right?
Oh, on Facebook, I think he's still Adrian
Mateo
Mateo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. on
Right,
Yeah,
Facebook.
what I have.
Adrian Mateo Guns. Did you
Adrian
send it to
came
that?
to the very first drone meetup, right, Lon? That's what we were.
Yeah,
racing
he
at a
roommated
hotel.
with me.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
were.
he roommated with me.
I
Yeah,
got it.
me and him were roommates.
Yeah, we
That
were
was
racing
that was
at a hotel.
hilarious, man.
Charlie Mafia. I think Charlie was
Well, I
there.
haven't
Yeah.
chatted with him on this one since like 2022, so I don't know. It might be it might be dead.
Yeah,
We'll
it might
find
not.
out. It didn't
might-
bounce. It didn't bounce back. It went somewhere. So,
Hey, Joe,
Went
where did
somewhere.
this come from? Was this Anchormate or was this a Thingiverse?
Thingiverse.
You think?
I
I
have
see
another
it.
one if you need one.
I don't see it on there. Well, I do. I just was wondering. No, I don't need it. I got
I
one.
got a yellow one sitting over here.
What is
I
it?
don't want to throw it away.
I got this one.
It's a case. It's a case.
DKK.
Oh,
Woo!
okay.
That was
Yeah.
a noise.
You like that?
No.
Want to hear it again?
Yeah, go ahead. But I got too good audio. Is my problem. It's my fault, not yours.
No, I shouldn't have put it in front of the microphone. That was idiotic.
I think it was
It's got
Thingiverse. I
two
think that's what he
shells.
told me.
This fits,
Yes,
underneath,
Adrian, he did send it to
this
you.
fits underneath the printer. Yeah, was that
Yeah,
not
they don't.
Bob Casey's
You can make
right.
like a
Joe.
kaiju sounds. You know what a kaiju is? It's Japanese for monster. It's like a Godzilla or whatever. Like it make like kaiju sounds. It could be like the the sound.
Oh, yeah.
it's with the whole tools and shit. You know, it's not like you're going to be. Well, I'd imagine the more you use it, that would probably go away. Probably wear down.
You'd like to think so.
A little bit.
Yeah, Adrian. By the way, I've bought a lot of guns lately. In fact, I keep looking at another gun.
Oh,
No.
You know.
What are you looking at now?
Oh no, I still want to get a 10 millimeter Smith and Wesson. I'll probably get the
yeah.
M&P. Probably get the M&P. I'll probably get the compact, the 4-inch barrel. I'm waiting for it to go on sale. They had the 9 millimeter metal for $700 from $1,000 the other day, and I almost bought that, but I want 10 mil, and they only had it in 9 mil. So, yeah. But I'll
Who's
get
they?
it eventually.
Who's they?
Well, in this case, it's Dunham's. I mean, I'm not married to Dunham's, but it's 2 blocks from my house, so it's kind of
Right. Yeah.
I got not Bass Pro Shops, Cabela's. I got Cabela's and then Dunham's. I mean, literally,
Oh, you're not
Cabela's is
married, but
in
you're in
the
a
corner across the street.
You're in a close relationship. You may not be married, but you're in a rewarding close relationship.
close proximity.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, Adrian. You might be right. 10 millimeter hits harder, and that's why I went with 10. I have a couple 9s as well, so I have 2 9s and a 10 right now. I want a 10 compact carry. I want to carry 10.
Wait. Bob, don't insult me. I read the chat. I just only react to interesting things.
Oh, say something worth reading.
Yeah. I read the chat. What are you talking about, Bob? Welcome aboard, sir. Glad to have you.
Eddie Nunez can walk into Best Buy and get a new gun.
Yeah, Eddie Nunez. By next year's gun. I heard the Glock 6, but you know what's sad about the Glock 6? The Glock 6 is everybody's been cloning Glock for the last 5-10 years. Now Glock is basically cloning everybody that cloned them because they basically brought in the features that the clone makers have been modifying Glocks. You know what I'm saying? They've improved on Glocks. All those companies have improved on Glocks. Everything that everybody hates about Glock, the other companies have fixed. And now Glock has finally came out with a motherfucking gun that incorporates some of the shit. Yeah, it incorporates the shit that everybody's been crying about Glock for years. The grip angle, for one. Grip angle on a Glock is something I cannot stomach.
But
personally.
you see that in all aftermarket in everything. You know what I mean? Like you buy aftermarket headlights for your vehicle. They'll be like 1/10 the price, and they'll have LED extra this, that, the other thing. So I mean, because you got to look at it this way. Why am I going to buy that knockoff Glock when I can buy a Glock? Oh, it is cheaper, but that's not always enough. You know what I mean? So they have to come up with ways to
have to
make the
come up
gun
with
actually
something, yeah.
better than the Glock to begin with. And now, not only is it cheaper, but you have the advantage of such and such. You know, and it's just
Well,
smart.
yeah.
And that's what happens eventually. You can't just rest on your laurels in any
Yeah.
business.
Optical mount. Like I said, grip angle. The grip angles, some people love Glock grip angle. Good for you. I don't know who you are, but good for you.
Feet.
But that freaking that grip angle, man.
Good for you.
That grip angle is a non-starter for me. So and then the optical mount, which I don't mount optics anyway, but why not have the feature? Everybody else does. So it's just, but now they do. I think the Glock 6 has it now.
You don't need opticals on that. It just, you just point anywhere in the general direction of what you're shooting at, and you'll hit it every time.
Your Homing bullets that come out of it.
It's a Glock.
It's a Glock. Yeah, it'll hit anything.
All right. Tweets their own, brother. Tweets their own. But
it's not that there's not a quality firearm, but there's lots of quality firearms out there.
Oh yeah. It used to be there was only about 4 or 5 brands that are worth buying. 20, 30, 40 years ago, there's maybe 5, 6 brands that were worth buying, and everything else was garbage basically. Now there's a solid 20, 25 brands that any one of them, Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Hey, Lloyd, how many of
to each their own.
Glocks you printed?
I printed.
You should see these Glocks they printed. They can't show them.
Yeah, I can't show them.
Yeah.
I printed 3 of them with double magazines for each one and a display stand. So,
right.
And I gave one of them to my cousin today. He came down today, and so I gave one to him. And then I got on to doing these Tech 9s, which use the same disc as the. And I had one that had an extended magazine about that long out of it, and it's actually shot pretty good. But yeah, I've done 3 of them, and then switched over to Tech 9s, and I gave one away, so I'm going to start printing them again. So, but I printed.
I thought you were talking about real guns. I'm sorry, I dozed off. We had Tech 9s. Guys are badass.
They're 3D printing these guns, and it's hilarious.
I know. I'm sorry. I was
3D printing. I
was reading the chat, and I went off in La La Land.
Yeah. Hey, Bill, Bob Casey was right. You don't pay attention.
I was watching the chat. He complained I didn't watch the chat, so I do that. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. All I heard was on that, and then I went to Tech 9s. What the fuck?
But yeah, I definitely liked it. I appreciate you sending me that.
Yeah, I got that one from Johnny. Johnny's Matt did his. But I'm gonna print one, and I'm gonna make sure I've got orange on the front, and orange somewhere else on it, and give it to my daughter. My daughter wants one. I'm gonna make them for both sons, but I'm gonna make sure they orange all over them because they get you in trouble.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, that's why I printed them in reds and different shades of reds and.
I'm telling you,
because I was out of orange.
Right here. I had the maintenance guy walking in the other day, looked down, and said, "Oh, you got your new Glock?" I said, "Yeah, 3D printed it."
I got spare room, Eddie. You can move in, man. You win. I have a spare room.
How many rubber bands
actually,
did you use? How many rubber bands did you use on the top? Just one?
No, 2.
Yeah, I took those little bitty ones for hair.
Yeah,
I could barely get 2 of them on there, right? And I got 2 of them on there. Like I said, a Christmas tree sits about 20, 23 feet from me.
So
I just aimed that way, pull the trigger. And that sucker went over there and knocked one of the balls off.
I had to tell Matt that, because I think he had 1 rubber band on there.
Yeah, they did. Thinking it wouldn't break as easy.
Yeah.
Back hunters, Jim Beauchart. Hey, Adrian, I'm not sure what laws you're reading in Michigan, brother. We're open carry. I can walk around the neighborhood with a gun strapped on my hip at any time.
Yeah,
for one, and for 2, I got my CPL. It took like 30 seconds. I took a class in the morning, and strolled in, paid the fee, and they sent me my CPL in the mail. Big deal. No big deal at all. So I don't know what gun laws you're talking about, buddy.
Well, they didn't even like make you fire a gun, a weapon.
Yeah, at the class. Yeah, it was like a 4-hour class.
Yeah.
We were in class for about 3 hours and went to the range and went pew 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 pew.
Yeah, from 15 feet away.
Did you have to take the test?
Yeah, 15 feet away. Yeah.
Here's the thing: the background check is what's important on that part of it, and just making sure that people have the basics of what to do with their weapon is probably a lot more important than people realize.
Yeah.
People watch too many fucking movies. Shoot their gun sideways, throwing the bullet. They don't know shit.
Yeah.
At least basic. They don't know basics even. I mean, whatever. I mean, I had to qualify when I worked for the state, and we had courses where we spent a lot of ammo to zero it.
You can walk in an RV dealership and buy the longest bitch in there, and they never drove something like that,
Well, my daughter went to Colorado with my ex-wife over Christmas, right after Christmas, right around New Year's, and she wanted to. I've got her little 380 in my safe, and she wanted to take the 380 with her, and I said, "No, you don't even know how to load it, because every time we try to bring her out to show her, something's up. She don't want to go, right?" And I said, "I don't want to see you loading that thing somewhere or putting it, racking it somewhere and shooting my granddaughter accidentally." I said, "So it's not coming out the safe until we take you somewhere and you know how to use it."
Right.
It's not going to happen.
And it's not just how to fire a gun; it's how to treat it respectfully.
Right.
People will look down the goddamn barrel. I mean, there's just some basics. That's all.
Yeah.
To remember what the hell it is.
Yeah.
People spend a lot more time trying to learn how to drive a car.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things you should be more cognizant of. Having children, owning a gun, quite frankly, driving.
Right.
Although it's tougher now, but not voting. Yeah, there should be a lot more restrictions on, really. Quite frankly, but
voting, bad stuff happens, but it's so few and far between compared to on the road.
Voting.
On the road.
Voting.
Oh, voting. I thought you said voting.
Voting. I didn't say voting. I don't know if Art said voting.
I said voting. Yeah.
Voting. Voting.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know about restrictions on voting, but voting, there are restrictions. You shouldn't be drunk beyond the
You have a license. Yeah.
And people do it all the time because
you got to have a license just to go fishing.
Yeah.
Now, Florida, I can shore cast anywhere as a resident of this.
It's a resident. Yeah. No, I got.
I can go right down to the beach where we have that thing, and I could do that without a license.
So you don't need a license, Bill?
No, not for that. No.
But if I go there, I have to have a license.
Right, shore casting's free. You're supposed to go get it, but it's free. You know what I mean? It doesn't cost anything. There's actually another one that nobody actually knows about it, takes advantage of. If you're homesteaded, if you stay in the county, I believe waters within your county you don't need a license for.
Really?
But I saw something like that. And then past a certain age, past 65, your license is free anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm just about there. So there's some advantages to living here.
Oh, disabled vets.
No state income tax. That's pretty.
Anybody above 60% disability in Oklahoma gets a free lifetime hunting and fishing license.
Wow.
So
can't buy food, go kill it.
That's right. Well, yeah, they treat veterans pretty good here. I got to admit.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I'll be 66 next Thursday.
Happy birthday! I already.
Hey, Art, I hear you're having a birthday.
Yeah, I'm having a birthday next Thursday.
Is Hazel going to sing happy birthday to Art?
You know what? I did do a video today.
You already did.
Sure you did.
Yep.
Nobody doubts that at all.
Well, and then there's...
he opened another channel. Art has another channel.
Actually, you should have used AI and had the Hedgehog and had Bucky and, I don't know, maybe Lloyd's, one of Lloyd's dummies.
Bill,
all three of them wish singing happy birthday to you at the same time.
You know what? I could do that tomorrow.
You giving them ideas now.
Yeah, you gave him an idea.
Like a horror flick. I mean, 3 live animated.
Yeah.
He'll be doing that tomorrow.
We can do it
right at the end of the song. Chucky's face comes up. That'd be perfect.
What's the date? The 10th. My daughter's got a birthday in 2 days.
Oh wow.
How old's your daughter?
She'll be 41.
Wow. Oh, that's the same age as my girlfriend.
Yeah, but she lives in the U.S.
Mother.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh.
Yeah, good one, Johnny.
Oh man! Oh, you know I love you all.
Yeah, I'm sure Adrian has way more guns than I do, brother. You know, I'm sure you do. I've never been one to collect guns. I might start now though. Can't buy drones.
New hobby. New hobby.
New hobby.
Yeah, just start buying guns. Yeah.
Go buy some
Start buying guns.
brownies. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Go back to motorcycles again, maybe.
There you go.
You know what's better than having a gun here? Have your son-in-law in charge of the bullets for the police department.
Yeah.
Ooh, there you go.
Huh?
The
Hey, Grant.
fight department.
Hi, Grant.
Oh, hey, it's going to be the police officer.
Hey,
going to
Joe,
training.
Joe, next time you're over here and Craig's over here, just reaching that Dodge Ram truck, I tell you there's a ton of 9mm in there.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Wait, hold it. Adrian, you got 80 guns? Wow, son.
80 guns.
I got buddies. You need to
Yeah,
move to
yeah.
Michigan because we got a bunch of crazy people in Michigan that own a lot of guns.
80
We had the
guns.
Michigan militia here in Michigan for a long
If you
time.
lived anywhere else but Florida, they'd be visiting.
Mhm.
80 guns.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
80 guns. Yeah, that's a lot.
Mhm.
I got friends who bought that many guns though. I got buddies that felt he was sitting here and he panned out. The whole right behind him, it would be racks of
I
guns.
guess because it's a
His brother
business,
owns
you'd
like-
have 80, but just having 80 guns just to have 80 guns, I think maybe we're a bit obsessive.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong. You know, I mean, if you're buying them to maybe sell them down the road and turn them over, but how many guns are you gonna
Hi, John.
do you need?
I don't know. I got over 100 pairs of shoes. I got nothing to say to anyone else about what they buy. What they buy. I got over 100 pairs of
And no.
kicks.
I just did.
You know, so
100
I got
pairs.
nothing to say. Yep, I got over 100 pairs of kicks.
He's
Easy.
going for 100. Full
Mhm.
clock is 100.
What size shoe you wear, Lon?
12.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, lollipop guild boy. I don't think so.
Yeah,
I
I was
don't
gonna
think
say.
so, son.
He wears
I don't think so.
You could probably put both your feet in one of his shoes.
Yeah, I wear a 7.
Yeah.
That you might like.
I've worn a 7 since I was in like elementary school.
You might like that one, Lauren.
Yeah, I was
250th
gonna say, I've
anniversary.
been wearing.
Got the
Oh, yeah.
Probably. I wear between 8.5 and 9.5, depending on how it's cut. So yeah.
This is what we're going to do now. We're going to discuss the size of our feet. I wear a 12 and a half. How about that?
Really?
Wow, I wear 5.
I used to wear a 13 until my left foot was 13 and my right foot was a 12.
Well, that's just it. One of them is a 12 and a half. I think one's a 12. You know, and they're both wide.
Right.
They're wide.
And I
They're
was in
like-
a karate match and I caught a guy in the face and broke my 2 longest toes in 5 places. And they never came back right. So it allows me to wear a 12 now. The 12 is tight though on my left foot. The 12 is a little bit tight, but
All you gotta do is get in 5 more fights, then you'll be down to my size.
Yeah.
yeah, a bunch more fights. Yeah. So
And
Johnny, how is the housing market down there in Louisiana? Is it
I haven't had my license in over 2 years now. Expensive like everywhere else, pretty much.
well,
There we
about the only place that's not expensive is Nebraska and Iowa.
It's because nobody wants to live there.
I'm reading stats.
That's
Wyoming can live cheap, I hear. I hear you can live
Yeah.
cheap in Wyoming.
There's
certain
sections.
parts-
Let me tell you. Here's a news flash for you. There's regions of
Huh.
every state that has less expensive real estate.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Every state. You can go to Pennsylvania. You want to live, you know, in the outskirts of Philadelphia, in the nicer areas. You know what? It's going to be fucking expensive. But like Chester and Westchester and all that. But if you want to just move 35, 40 minutes up the pike to Lehighton, which is beautiful, by the way. I mean, rather live there anyway, to be honest with you. And you'd spend one fourth. You know, and every state has that. All these numbers are averages. And here's another problem, though. They're more expensive because that's where the jobs are. So people are forced to spend more on their housing so that they can pay for it. You know?
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
I mean, well, it's relative. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Everything's relative.
Around here, they still have some, I don't know, they have a lot of tract subdivisions still going on, you know.
None of it's cheap. Don't get me wrong.
No.
But, you know, it's
not like, Adrian.
But you can definitely.
Hey, Adrian.
Later, Adrian. Good to see you.
Adrian.
Right, Adrian.
Thanks for stopping in, bro.
Yeah.
You should go to the drone meetup, dude.
Always good
in
to
April.
Yeah, drive on down.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Come on down.
I'll be there with you, buddy, if you want.
It's about 3 hours, I believe, in it.
He's about
he's
about 2.5 hours from Scott, and then because we actually was going to stop at Adrian's on one of the trips, and well, matter of fact, he was supposed to come. I think he would.
He's near Gainesville.
Yeah, he's near Gainesville.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a long state. This fucking state. Let me tell you.
Oh, Florida's not a small state, man. You know,
well, lengthwise anyway. You know, I remember you know, driving back and forth, moving down here. It's like, I'd see the signs. We're almost there after this long ass drive. You know, from Pennsylvania or New Jersey when I moved my dad down here. We're in Florida. Yeah, your drive's not.
You ain't done yet, son.
You got 500 more miles.
You can say that in Jacksonville, and then, like 10 hours later, you got to say it in Miami. You know.
Yeah, exactly. Like you driving across Texas is the same way. You hit Texarkana and you think you're doing something. You know, you barely hit the border. And you're like, woohoo! I'm in Texas. We're almost there. And you're trying to get to El Paso or somewhere like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna be at it a while.
You're still behind the wheel. Don't celebrate yet, son.
Hey, you can bang Amarillo. You know what I mean? Just go through the Panhandle and that's it. And it's a good sized town.
And
say you were there. I mean, I spent a little time in Houston, but you know what? I flew there, so
yeah.
Well, yeah. Yeah, California's another one. You go top to bottom. You're thinking, shit, dude, that's a long drive, son. I'm trying to leave like San Diego. Yeah,
way the hell up there by Oregon border, boy.
Yeah, Big Bear or something like that. You know, okay, son.
It's a beautiful state. Actually, when I briefly drove truck, we actually went across 80. You know, Donner Pass. Came down south through California, from Northern California down to Southern California, and then ended up heading west. I think was it Los Angeles or no, San Diego. And God, totally different from north to south, and it was just you know, it's just beautiful. But you know, Los Angeles, San Diego, they just looked like New Jersey with palm trees, just flat, and built up, you know, and that's that. But that was it. That was my experience with California. And fuck them.
Wow, what they do to you, man?
just sucking the rest of his dry. No, no, it was a pretty state. You know, anybody have?
Yes.
I love Steve. What's his name? From California.
Oh, there's Sam. Sam, you don't woke the dragon. Now Sam's up.
There is Sam.
There's Sam.
Well, you know, you can't like everybody, you know.
No, California. I lived in California. It's not a bad state. It
seemed beautiful to me.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. The weather is just ridiculous. I don't know if there's another state that has better weather than maybe Hawaii. Hawaii might have better weather. You know, because even Florida doesn't have better weather. You know, because it don't get crazy hot in most parts of California either. Especially when you start talking about like San Diego or like areas like that. It doesn't get that hot either, like it does in Florida, where you get like 100% humidity and there's 100 degrees. You know what I mean?
With that That doesn't happen. We don't get 100% humidity and 100 degrees. What the fuck where do you think I live, in a rainforest? For Christ's sake?
Well, not you personally, but in Florida.
It's raining, Bill.
It's only hit 100 degrees like once in like Tampa.
Dude, you live on the coast. You live on the coast.
Nice here.
Man.
I like it. I don't care what you say.
If you lived in the middle of Florida, you'd be talking a different
cold ass part of the country for most of my life. And I like it way better here. And I spent 3 months in Hawaii. The weather was awesome there too, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I think Hawaii might be better. It might be because they're pretty the same all year round, right?
Pretty
Am
close.
I wrong?
Pretty close.
Yeah, pretty close. It's the same. They have like a rainy season, and that's about it.
They're both expensive as shit. They're both expensive as shit.
Well, you can say the same thing about Florida, dude. I mean, our winter, it's winter now. It was 81 degrees, I think, today.
Yeah, I know. I'm talking about heat in Florida, though. Florida, I still say the heat is atrocious in parts of. When I was in Tampa, for example, it was fucking 100. It was 104 degrees, and I bet it was 90% humidity.
No, 100. Tampa just hit 100 for the first time in in recorded history. If they were saying 104, that's what it feels like. They give you these temperatures, and it feels like 104. Yeah. It was just
through the internet.
It just go ahead. They just hit 100 for the first time in like ever.
I don't think
other parts of Florida have hit 100.
My heat hadn't been on one time this year.
But it's actually pretty rare here. The reason we're the hottest state is because it doesn't get cold in the winter. It's pretty, I don't know. We get a couple of weeks where you need a jacket. I dig it, man. It's awesome. It's great riding weather right now. And it will be right up until next summer. Very, very cool.
You mean this summer?
I mean until summer.
Next summer is next summer. This summer is this summer.
Fine. Thank you.
Shut up. You know what? I just happened to be there. Hey, I just happened to be in Tampa when it was 100. I do a Google search, right? It was over 100 when I was there. But that's rare. You're right. It does say it's rare. It just happened to be when I was there. It was 100.
It's just steady hot. I mean, it's not crazy hot here most of the time, and humidity. When you live here for a little while and 60-something% humidity, I go outside. It feels beautiful. You just actually adjust to it. You just do. I don't know.
Yeah, because we'll run
60-something. 80. When it gets up into the 80s and 90s, it just feels like it's going to rain.
Yeah, we get that kind of.
Hey, you know where Zephyr Hills is?
I've heard of it, but it's actually a brand.
Apparently, they hit 100 all the time.
I think it's
Zephyr Hills, wherever the hell. I've never heard of Zephyr Hills.
I think there's a Zephyr Hills water or something like that you can buy in Florida.
There's inland areas. It says inland areas often hit 100.
Yeah,
because Tampa's coastal too, just the other coast, right? But Tampa's coastal too. Yeah. Anyway, inland areas, like I said, 70s inland areas get hot as fuck.
Right now, it's 70s most of the time. Sometimes low 80s, all the way until like the end of April, which is sweet.
Yeah.
And even then, it still doesn't get like real hot. It just stays. It does. You don't get C70s anymore.
Fair.
Hey, no, I like it. Man.
I was talking about inland areas, though. I get on the coast. It's a different story.
My dad is.
You know what I mean? Who?
The first 2 years I was inland. I lived in outside. I lived in
Kissimmee,
St. Cloud. Yeah, next door to Kissimmee.
Kissimmee.
The first 2 years I was down here. He's been there for 20 years. No, longer. I think he was 20. Fuck, he's 80. He just turned 85. And he retired down here, I think, when he was 63. So how long? What is that? 22
years. Yeah.
Inland.
Kissimmee. What's in Kissimmee? It's not. I mean,
it's near
Disney.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And what's the amusement park? Is it not Six Flags? What's the amusement park? Or Universal Studios?
Universal's, yeah, that's there too.
Is it Kissimmee, right? We went there one year in July, and it was the biggest mistake we ever made, dude. Yeah, standing in those lines and shit. The way to get on the rides. Dude, it was fucking hot. I don't care what anybody says. No, I'm just saying, though, it was ridiculous, man. It had to have been pushing 100 degrees. We're standing around those lines and shit.
Yeah, go to Branson, Missouri in the summertime, or Silver Dollar City, and walk on all that hot pavement in the summertime.
Mm-hmm.
Go to El Paso in the summertime. When I was stationed in El
Or
Paso,
Six
dude,
Flags
man,
over Texas. That's another one. Yeah.
yeah.
Down.
We had a guy get 3rd-degree burns on his feet. They called everybody out of the barracks. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, let's go. And everybody ran. You know, everybody ran out, and the jackass ran out barefoot on that black tarmac.
Yeah.
You know, in the middle of the day, dude got 3rd-degree burns on the bottom of his feet.
Well, let's face it. You know, technology has a lot to do with why we live where we live. I mean, if they didn't invent air conditioning, Florida would look like it does now. You know, no.
Yeah, same with California, Vegas.
Huh?
Yeah, Vegas. Yeah,
Vegas
wouldn't even live in Vegas.
Nope.
No, not for irrigation and AC.
Yeah.
You couldn't have a city like Vegas.
Nope.
But I'll go along with that to the other extreme too, like Michigan and a lot of the northern states and shit. I know people roughed it, but that was a small percentage of people that were willing to put up with Canada, Michigan, North Dakota, you know, places like that. That was a rugged, you know, there's a certain kind of person that could live in Alaska, you know, places like that year round. But nowadays it's a piece of cake.
Scandinavians,
You know,
back in the olden days, you know, a lot of Svensons.
Yeah.
People that actually lived in areas that had Arctic conditions, you know.
Well, you got New York,
Northern Europe gets cold. You know, I'm sorry, what?
You got New York where they have the warm feeling of collectivism.
Oh my God!
Yeah, you just had to bring one in there, huh?
We went all night long without talking any politics. I mean,
yeah.
It was killing you.
I think it's about choice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, the warmest I've ever been in my life and the coldest I've ever been in my life is the same place, 29 Palms, California.
29 Palms.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you haven't been that many places.
You went to desert hours in the summertime where you went to work at 3 a.m, got off at noon. And at 1 o'clock, it'd be 118, 119 degrees. And then in the wintertime, I remember wearing field jackets, double camis, all double socks, everything. And it was so freaking cold up in there, walking the ammo dump and stuff like this. Jeez, it's cold.
Yeah. People don't understand that deserts don't necessarily mean hot.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, Lon, read that.
Can I add a thermal lens to me Neo 2, or would I have to go down a different route? Thermal lens.
Why not?
He can't even buy a thermal camera for.
Why not?
I don't know. I've seen some thermal cameras pretty cheap. I guess you could just throw a thermal camera on your Neo.
Yeah, so I want a Neo 2 with a thermal. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
No, I mean just mount it on the top and fly around with a thermal camera on it.
Oh man,
They might make a small enough camera to make that worthwhile.
No,
I don't know.
People. Ooh, that looks good.
Mm-hmm. Nice little lull there.
Well, what were you guys talking about when I was gone? I come back, you all clam up.
Well, we're waiting for you to take over.
I don't know what you're talking about. The last thing we were talking about, I sat here, thought about it, and was thinking, well, that was 5 minutes ago. They're not talking about that anymore. So I'm just waiting for something for the love of God.
Anything,
man.
Well, I will say that we never had air conditioning when I grew up.
Sorry,
we never had air conditioning when I grew up. My parents didn't even get a window unit until after I left home. You know, it kind of makes me wonder. They didn't get a color TV or a window unit until after I left home. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. We were poor shit and actually had a 1-bedroom apartment with 3 kids, and we still had window units.
We didn't have AC period when I was a kid, so I get it. We never had AC when I was a kid.
Yeah, we didn't have it in Grand Junction. This was over in Grand Junction, and that is desert over there. So yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the problem was my mother wouldn't. She just didn't let us go out for the longest period. When she knew she was gonna have her mother's little helper and be asleep and not have to want to worry about what we're doing. You weren't allowed out, so you can't lock them up in the room without air.
You know,
in the summertime.
but you know, a house has to have heat. It doesn't have to have air conditioning. So
Well, I guess you can let us, suffocate.
It has to have heat.
Yeah. We just opened the windows and they had a fan. You know,
we had a fan.
Box fan.
We had an attic fan.
Yep. And to be fair, my grandfather gave us an AC unit, but
we had a big old box fan. We put a blanket over it.
Yeah,
we'd attach a sheet to it or a blanket or something like that, and blow, and then it would make like a little tent, and we'd sleep in it.
Yeah, we had this big roll around, about 3 foot by 3 foot by 3 foot, big fan that had. You'd put water in it. It's basically a swamp cooler like you'd put on the house, but it rolled around in the house. And
that's 3 foot by 3 foot. Jesus Christ. That sounds
big.
It was big enough that it took 2 people to carry it up the stairs from the basement up.
And it was circulating water through it?
Yeah. They put water in the bottom and you just keep recirculating.
Whole system.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, swamp coolers only work with a lot of water. I mean, I'm not trying to do. I have experienced swamp coolers in Arizona.
Yeah.
I was there on my honeymoon, and it kept the house a low 80s, and it was like 114 outside. It was just
that's all we used when I was living there.
Fucking heat wave, of course, because I was on my first honeymoon, and on the way there was tornadoes. We drove because this like heat wave rolled across the country, and I saw tornadoes in Oklahoma on the way out. And tornadoes was it Texas on the way back? No, Texas had the dry lightning. 2 states, maybe it was Kansas, but 2 states showed me tornadoes. I'm looking at the map because we used maps back then. This is 1981.
Right, yeah.
I'm listening to the radio, and it's ripping up some fucking town. And I'm looking at our mile marker, and you can actually read a map because you had to back then. And I realized that we were just maybe 6 miles. It was off the road, the highway, this town. I think, wow, this is pretty cool. And I'm in a Volkswagen Rabbit with no AC, by the way.
Right, yeah.
And it was raining so hard that you had to kind of follow the wipers because there was maybe a 2 or 3 inch dry opening behind them before it just closed right up in. How hard it was raining, like somebody's pointing a hose at your yeah. So we didn't want to stop, though, because we didn't think it would be safe. You know?
Right.
I'd agree with that, Sam.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, they use that technique in Vegas. They spray water in the air in the summer. Have you ever been to Vegas in June or July, August? They have like little misters that spray water in all the congested areas, like by Caesars and whatever, where you're walking through outside.
It evaporates water in the air. It takes heat away from you. Yeah, and it's refreshing.
Yeah. Yes. But they spray water in the air.
A lot of the amusement parks do that now for the line.
Yeah,
I've seen.
Do they?
Yeah,
I didn't know they did it at amusement parks.
Used to do it at Jazzland.
Yeah, they used to do it. Yeah.
Oh, I hated going out on the runway out there in Tucson in the summertime. My God, it got so hot that our tires would literally, because down the aprons, down the sides, of course, it's asphalt, and you could just hear the tires sticking to the asphalt as you're driving from one end of the runway to the other.
Got traction like you wouldn't believe.
Oh yeah.
The leather boots would be sticking to it.
Yep. Standing out there on the end of the runway, on the end of the runway, and your boots you have to move around because your boots would start getting gummy, sticking to the.
Bill, I think we got a troll.
What?
Oh, Jim's trolling?
Hugo M2Y is talking about Skibidi Toilet. I learned about that from Charles Goluski today.
Oh, wow. Cool. Hey, speaking of toilets, I should announce it on Johnny's. I went ahead and ordered a bidet, so you guys started talking me into it.
There you go.
So I finally ordered one. I was going to go buy one today, but surprisingly, there's not a lot in stock at the big box stores. Yeah, surprisingly.
There is no other way.
You save some toilet paper.
Yeah,
it's really wonderful after you eat a bunch of jalapenos a day after.
But once you get used to using them, they change. It's like life changing.
Yeah,
I'm telling you,
it really is. I used to have. I mean, not that anybody wants to hear this, but I used to have some issues there. Like hemorrhoids. Not anymore.
Yeah.
keeps you clean as a whistle, baby.
Well, I tend to take a shower after I go. I try to time it so I don't go until I get home from work, and then I take a shower immediately afterwards.
Yeah.
Is the way I handle it. And then I have a shower on the hose. Let's just say. Let's just say. So the situation.
I'll tell you what. I've often laughed at it for years, but I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
It's
I'm gonna give it a shot. We'll see.
A shot.
We'll see what it's like.
Yeah.
Well,
it's kind of like a shot.
Yeah, because I can't always shower because so every once in a while, you do it in the morning or whatever. So I don't have time.
It could also be a ball washer too.
Yeah, all right, relax there, Artie. That would hurt. First of all, that would hurt like hell. It'd be like shooting a laser beam.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You'd be moving it. Moving your position
today. Yeah.
Here's what happens to me.
But anyway, so we'll see how it goes.
My routine is to do exactly what you're saying. I would sit at 12, but I still use it before I get in the shower. I mean, it's a good start. And then I go take a shower. And I don't know what happens to me, but as an old man, maybe, because I took the shower, now I gotta go shit again. So at least a little, something just like comes alive. And and the bidet to the rescue right after that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, Sam, I didn't get the dryer one. I'm dipping my toe in, just for lack of a better term. We'll see.
At least got hot water, right? I mean, you got a mixer.
Yes.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to hook up hot water or not initially. I might later, but I don't think I care about that. I'll be honest with you. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably buy them. If I like it, I'm going to go whole hog. You know me, man. If I like it, then I'm going to get one of those Japanese toilets or whatever where it does everything but pleasure you. You know what I mean?
Well, it depends on how you adjust it. Keep going back and forth. It will a little bit.
How you doing, Jack?
Simple, yeah.
What a panel. What are we discussing?
What a panel.
I was going to explain to you why I like the warm water mix, but we don't need to. Now we're getting too deep. We're getting too deep into it.
Too deep into it. I'm sure it could be a shock that cold water.
Nice, warm, relaxing water will help you if you're
berries off.
Yeah, is my point.
Hey, Bill, I always thought this was a shitty show.
So. I know. I mean,
oh boy,
it'll actually absorb.
Well, it's turned to shit so far,
and loosen it up and loosen you out. So if you're constipated, a warm water bidet is a godsend. Yeah, and when you're done,
okay, Sam.
Okay, so that's it.
We don't have to talk about it anymore. I just remembered that because, like I said, I got up this morning with this idea. I was going to run to a big box store and buy one, because everybody's talking about it. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go buy one. F it. And like I said, it's surprisingly few available. They'll let you order one just like anywhere else, but very few on the shelf. You know what I mean? And I was kind of like, wow.
On Amazon.
Yeah, that's what I ended up doing.
There you go.
What I do, I buy everything else.
I should do a bidet giveaway sometime.
You should do a bidet giveaway.
That's a prize you could give at the 6th annual.
There you go.
Well, beans, we can't fly drones anymore. We're going to give away a bidet.
We can start collecting bidets. We have a bidet channel,
and we'll ship it to all you guys.
Oh my God!
That said you were going to be here, but you're full of shit. Here you go. We got the perfect prize for you.
All right, there's a channel idea: bidet reviews.
Bidet reviews.
Bidet reviews. Could you imagine? You got the toilet in the background, and you're all like, "Ooh,
there you go.
Hey."
Yeah, there you go.
Dude, I might do that because that would be hilarious. A bidet review.
Give it away for the people who watch the stream.
Bidet today.
There are negatives to having bidets. You know what I've done a couple of times is like I had a bathrobe on and I leaned over for something and my sleeve caught the fucking handle on the bidet and pulled it up.
Yeah,
I'm standing in front of the toilet while I'm doing this.
Hey, when you first install it, you wonder why it's pointing down, and then I turned it, man. Hit you right in the
Oh,
Johnny told me,
man.
make sure you're not standing in front of her. You
Yeah.
sit on it first.
And if you got good water
Not
pressure, that shit,
water
it's
fountain,
coming.
Johnny.
You know.
Yeah.
Oh, it'll hit the ceiling of the room next door.
Well, that's
Yeah,
all I
mine
like.
shot
It's got
across the bathroom the first time it hit the wall.
handle on it. You can easily control the amount of pressure. You know,
Mine's got a knob, a volume knob.
Yeah,
Mine's got a knob, too.
The one we put on my dad's has the knob. I like the handle better. I do, but you don't get anything caught on the knob, do you?
I would assume not. I hope not.
No.
Yeah, I got the knob one too, where you just turn it, because that way you can adjust it on the fly too. You know, you crank it up at first, and then you can tone it down.
So can I? I'm retractable it though.
Is it retractable?
Bill,
Is
the
it
sticks. You got
yours
a stick
got the
shift.
retractable nozzles, right?
A little 3D stick shifter for
Yes.
Yes. We're going to talk about it. Does yours have a retractable nozzles? You know what I mean? Where the nozzle drops down.
You know, that just doesn't
And it
sound
needs
right.
water pressure for that, unless you get an electric one, right? So you have to crank it up some to get the nozzle to come down, and then you back it off. Is what the directions say. I read the directions and everything because I'm that guy. I read the manual.
Because you want to find what's
I read all the manuals.
You want to find out what's comfortable for you. Because if you overdo it right off the bat, it'll fucking hurt. I mean, it really will. I mean, if you don't do it
Depends on
right,
what you're used to.
You gotta get used to which one.
It's all relative, buddy.
Hey, I don't need that anymore. There you go.
And you got that little adjustable knob, which way it's going to go a little bit further front, a little bit.
I'll tell you
further
what,
back.
you can fill up a water bottle with it too.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. You can just get a drink while you're down there. I mean, I can't imagine that. It's filtered. The one I got is filtered too. It has it's got like a sediment style filter or whatever. I don't know if it's designed for other countries or whatever, but it takes all the chlorine out supposedly.
So, you don't want any chlorine up your ass, you know. I get it.
But does it help you in the shower? So I don't understand what you know what I mean. I mean, if you got
but you're not shooting it directly up your anus, so there's a difference.
I guess, but you're drinking water out of your tap.
Just to be clear, you're not going to be spitting, blowing at your ass. You're going to be having this pressurized, spray.
We're going
that you probably take the paint if you turn it up to high. Take the paint off your garage. That's what you're shooting up your butt. You know, I mean, so you got to.
Good thing TJ in here.
Yeah, DJ would be losing it right now. He was here earlier. He must have left.
Justin's show.
See, I got
a phone call to make. I'll be listening
later, Johnny. When y'all
see you later, Johnny.
All right,
See you
Johnny.
tomorrow.
See y'all in the morning. Drones and coffee if you up.
Later.
Yep.
Yeah, when y'all were talking about it on Bill's show last time, Bill was showing the brand he got, and I was looking at it, but I can't run the hot water, but so far over because it's a separate little bathroom area in the back. And it's like, I said, well, let me just get the one with the cold water, and they were $59 on sale for $29. So I said, well, $29, what's this going to be like? I stuck that thing in there, and the first time I did it, I turned it the wrong way, and it was cleaning it, so it wasn't shooting me. Right. So I got up and I said,
shoot straight down.
Yeah, it was shooting straight down. I said, well, what the hell with this? And I moved the thing, shot across in front of me, all the way hit the wall on the other side. Then I sat on it, and I said, oh, that's cool now.
Yeah. Well, even the one I got, if you don't have hot, if you want to hook it, there's a cap. It actually comes capped. You just take that off and put the line on it if you want to use it. They give you a pretty good, nice length of hose. I mean, how far is your hot water source?
Well, I would have had to go through a wall, and I'm renting this place, so I'm not.
Yeah, me too.
To get to it.
I'd have to go through a wall too.
Yeah, you don't have a sink,
or not a wall, but a dealio.
You don't have a sink right by where you shit. There's no sink nearby.
It's like it's a sink and everything, and then you go through another door to the little bathroom with the shower. That's in my master bedroom in the back.
Yeah, you don't have that. It's like at a hotel. Mine's like at a hotel too. You know, at the hotel when you have the toilets in its own little room,
the sinks,
and then you have the sink in the shower.
Right, the sinks are like in a closet in between.
Yeah, I got the closet on the other side of the sink.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I know. In fact, the bedroom I stayed at my brother's house. That's where I left my watermelon T-shirt. I had this really cool watermelon button-down shirt is hanging in that closet, in that little closet area way that had the double sink and the faucets, because the shower and the tub, you had to go through the door to get to where the shower. toilet.
Now, the other bathroom, it's all right there. I could have run it.
Yeah, but the shower is there though, so I mean there is a source, but that's probably a lot more difficult to get at.
A shower? Yeah, you'd have to. I don't. Yeah, there's no way.
They usually have panels.
All my pipes are buried in the walls.
Yeah.
There's no access to any piping.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
You have to get to a sink, you know, and they even give you the valve to disconnect your. You know, it's not a big deal. I mean, the ones they send you
handy.
The ones they send you cheap. I actually right off the bat, because they're plastics, they break. I right off the bat replaced it. Went to Home Depot and got an all metal.
No, I researched that because you mentioned it. The one I'm getting has all stainless steel fittings.
Good, that's great.
Yeah, I looked at it. It's normally like $150. It was down to like $30 or $39.
Oh, shoot,
you know, they have some kind of Amazon flash sale or some more shit down from like $79 or whatever. So I went ahead and ordered it. But yeah, you said that, Bill. So I looked at all that from your recommendation.
Well, you're not buying a cheap
still
one,
holds.
you know what I mean? Because mine was inexpensive. You know, so I believe I don't know if they still do, because I didn't even look at the valve this time because it was already. I replaced it recently because I cracked it. It bothered my wife, so I just replaced it, and there was nothing wrong with it. You know? But anyway, so that's the only reason it's in top of mind, because that's the day I fucked the water pipe up and flooded it. Yeah.
No, I agree with you. So yeah, I researched it just to make sure. I got stainless steel line. The hose is stainless steel. The valve is stainless steel. Everything's stainless steel.
I've had that thing for 5 years. I don't know if that's still a common thing to send the shit fittings out, because
they might. It depends on what you buy. You know how it is. Kohler makes one too, like I was telling you the other day. But the Kohler one's like $150 or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you're paying for the name.
You can go nuts and replace your toilet with one that has a built-in bidet. You know,
it's all ceramic and stuff. I guess the Kohler one is. What is this? I mean, ceramic and stainless steel. So, but yeah,
Rams beat the Panthers 34-31.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
What happened? I didn't even hear what you said.
The Rams beat the Panthers.
Oh, the Panthers.
Packers are killing the Bears right now, 21-3.
Yes.
The Bears.
The Bears.
The Bears.
Don't care. I'm sorry. Football. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying last night.
I don't know.
I don't care about football to begin with.
Are the Steelers still in it?
Yeah, they play. Who did they play? Oh, I think they played the Texans.
I mean, I knew they were in it. I don't know. I've really followed. My son's a huge Steelers fan. Don't forget, I lived there for 26 and a half, 27
Jackson. I think.
Bears are getting spanked, says Sam.
Spanked.
Bears playing?
Chargers are playing the Patriots.
Oh, they'll be on Monday night. The Steelers against the Texans.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, shoot.
Mm-hmm. Well, Texans at the Steelers, actually.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, when was is this the first round of the playoffs?
Yes, it is. It's the wild card round.
Wild card round.
Okay. All right. So when the Steelers knocked the Ravens off, that was the last game of the regular season, I guess.
That's right.
Yeah.
John Harbaugh got fired. Yep.
Fired by who?
The Ravens.
Yeah, they fired him.
Yeah, the Giants have been making.
John Harbaugh. Never mind.
John Harbaugh.
John Harbaugh.
They want him, Miami wants him.
The Chargers.
Yeah. That Jim Harbaugh.
Yeah.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Why? How dare you talk about football? Let's get back to bidets.
And Indiana
beat
Ducks for the national.
I think I see the one you bought there. It's $36 regular, $139.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He researched it. Aw. Looking out for me, Joe. You're all right, buddy. I don't care what anybody says about you.
Hey, what? It's got the knob on it. It's got a blue things on it. It's
Yeah.
stainless steel.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
Who can resist things with knobs, blue and stainless steel? That combination right there. So
there you go. That's enough right there.
Well, that's what I was saying. That's why Bill mentioned about the plastic valves and yada yada. So I made sure I looked at all that. So everything's stainless steel and
POCOLAND is a brand name. Well, this one.
It's some off-brand that I never heard of.
Yeah,
but
with LED lighting,
I'm sure it'll be great. Seriously,
mood lighting.
Mood lighting.
Mood lighting.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. A little sound system.
Oh, it's yellow.
Not to be weird to bring to this conversation, but they're not all the same. Like my dad's, the one with the knobs, that he actually paid more money. The angle of the spray, not liking it. Yeah, no, it's just on too oblique.
Too oblique.
No, it is too oblique, and you can accidentally nail your nutsack. Yeah, yeah. No, I like a little more direct. A little more up and down.
Lon,
get up in there.
Does yours have the phone holder as well?
No
phone holders.
I saw one with the phone holder. Yeah,
the USB.
You got dual nozzles. Dual nozzles.
Yeah, right.
Mine's got dual nozzle.
It's
Wi-Fi. Dual nozzles on there.
Wi-Fi comes with an app. You can set the temperature of the water in your app.
Yeah.
It's
got right next to the knob that you control it with. There's a phone holder there. Yeah,
they have them with remote. They have remote controls.
Oh yeah,
with a handheld remote.
There you go.
Handheld. Could you imagine having a handheld remote and somebody you have it on your person, and someone comes over your house to use your bathroom?
And you just shoot them in the head.
Yeah,
dude, that would be hilarious. Somebody probably get hurt. They probably jump off the toilet so fast.
That's not assault.
They probably break their neck.
That might be assault.
They might jump off the toilet so fast they might bonk their head on something.
It would certainly be
That could be a new country song.
They had a handheld remote. The ones I found the funniest were the I don't know if it's old school, but it's basically a hose, right? It's a hose with a sprayer.
Yeah, like
apparently, you just hang it and you just
like you're washing your
go
dishes.
up under there while you're, while you're sitting there and go up under there. That might be effective, I guess. And it had a little holder for the side of your toilet bowl.
Oh yeah,
I got to back up. Yeah. Lon, I just can't get this image out of my head of you bursting in the bathroom as your friends on the floor with his pants around his knees.
That'd be hilarious. I'd love to get Ken to stay over and do that to him. That would be funny as hell.
Banging his head on the tub or something. Yeah. And you come in.
Like, what's the range on that remote? The ones with the app too. That would be funny. Just you could be in another state somewhere on business and fire off the bidet.
It's got cell service.
Fire off of the bidet. The bidet.
Yeah, but I'm talking about an advanced, app where your bidet is so advanced. I mean, this is where I like to sit. Okay, and then you just direct the spray to exactly where you want it.
Son.
Yeah, a little camera view. You take a peek, make sure everything's all cleaned up over there. Oh, look, I got a little smudge. Okay, I'm just saying.
No. I got you beat.
Or AI that
they have them. They have them where it figures that out for you, and it targets your butt and make sure it gets it all.
Oh, it's got radar.
But I gotta trust them not to like decide that my nuts
spy on your butthole.
That my nutsack is not is supposed to be there. Like, oh look, we're going.
Yeah, I'm just saying they have them where it targets the situation.
Oh, I believe it.
No,
I joked about it, but I have absolutely. I'm figured, especially now with AI, probably pretty good at it.
You're right. No, I'm just saying though. I'm saying too. It figures that all out. Yeah, it figures it all out and adjusts itself to, you
Well,
know.
When it comes
some
to
of
my
the names.
when it comes to my anus and my nutsack,
Yeah.
I don't know that I am totally 100% on board trusting
Yeah.
total AI to do that. It would have
Yeah.
to be. There would have to be. We'd have to be paying somebody like my urologist to steer the AI to make sure that it's not removing my nutsack. I'm just saying. I mean, not that I do anything.
Okay.
There you go.
Not that they serve
You
any.
must have a lot of water pressure. I don't know if I got that kind of pressure where I'm worried about it.
They're more for decoration.
I
Anyway.
can't even pee in a cup with that kind of pressure.
Yeah. Dude, I have a fire hose on my shower that I use. Like I said, and I'm okay with that. So I can't see this bidet being that more intense.
It's a very fine stream. Is the point? Is the problem? It can be sharp. You know,
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. Especially if a hemorrhoid.
I got enough pressure. I got pressure on my shower that'll make you step away. Ken stayed over here. He jumped in the shower. He's like, "Holy shit!" I'm down watching TV. And all the I hear, "Holy shit!" He turned because it's super hot water too, and, and I took all the regulators out, and it's like needles. If you have it on the spray, it's like needles, which is great for me because I get dirty at work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I want it to be strong and hot. You know what I mean? So I'm okay with it, but his delicate ass was like, "Whoa, whoa!" It was like, "Whoa!"
All the water is coming through this one single tiny little opening. So
I get it.
I'm just saying it's
Pressure, yeah.
it can be. You got to set it right.
Yeah, you
And the one my dad's actually, it's too much of a fine. I mean, it's like the spray's a little too. Mine's a little wide. You know what I mean? It's just mine's a little more comfortable. That's all. I like the brand. I like the brand I have. I'm sure they're not all the same, but you bought.
They're not all the same. That's for sure.
Like Tushy and Big Cow.
Yeah.
We look at Mr. Tushy. I looked at the Mr. Tushy. That's what Johnny's got. The Mr. Tushy. And I looked at the Mr. Tushy, but this one caught my eye because it's such a good deal. Like Joe said, like $150.
Yeah, I'm looking at the thing. It's got a double spray nozzle. It works in two directions.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. It was down from what, Joe? 150, right?
Changer.
Dude, it's down from 100. That's what I was saying. It's got two nozzles.
To 36.
You turn it into it's like an anus car wash now.
It's a limited.
There's one there that actually has an air dryer on it.
Of course, that's
it's actually thinking about
$300.
Return. Could you return a bidet? Could you imagine? I know you can, but that's just one of those things that you just
I went through it just now, and asked for a reason. I said I'm not satisfied with it, and it was going to let me
right now. The
return
one I bought cost like $40 or $50, so I don't care. It's not getting returned.
Yeah, you can return anything. I get that. You know what I mean? Yeah. But man, son, could you be that guy? You know what I mean? The guy that's got to take that return. What a job, right?
Yeah.
I'd be the one to go bring it to the girl. Yeah, I'm
you got to buy refurbished. You got to buy a refurbished one, dude.
But I like the knob, but I like the handle. Like Bill said, I like the handle.
Yeah, you like the handle better? It's really easy to set the. It's like a shower. That has a handle that you turn left and right, in and out to vary the pressure. Well, so you do everything in the one handle. It just seems intuitive. That's all. I'm just saying, though, if you catch your sleeve on it, you're going to have a surprise. Oh, yeah. She just shot me right in the nuts.
But I tell you, the thought of two nozzles, man. I'm
telling you, son. I'm about to find out. It shows up Monday, so
it does sound.
I might have to buy me one for the other bathroom and keep that one the good one in mine.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Move the one you got in that, because I have two bathrooms too. So if it came down to something like that for me, I would just move it into the guest bathroom or the pee bathroom, where I would never use it, quite frankly.
We may be assholes, but we're clean assholes here.
Exactly.
That's right. A clean bungie is a happy bungie. Just saying.
Well, yeah, especially depending on what you're into.
Well, yeah, a little dirt back there can be uncomfortable later in the day. You got to take care of things, and bidets make that shit makes that shit go away.
There you go.
No shit.
I still think you ought to get one of those $29 ones and give it away to people watching the stream that don't come to the.
Give it away. Give it away. No, you know what? No, I'm actually I know the one that I have works great because I had that last one nearly 5 years and it was still working. There was just a crack in the surface of it because I think when I sat down I actually leaned on it. It's just, you know, it's my fault.
Wow,
but it was fine. The 3/4 there's like a tray shape to the arm, and that was fine. It was just the top part that had a crack through it, and it bothered my wife, so I had to replace it. And that thing was on there, and I looked at my Amazon shopping, and it was like 4.5, 5 years. It worked great. Nothing wrong with it. So I know that cheap one that is, I like it, and it lasts. You know, it's actually pretty good.
Should I get the warranty? Maybe I should have got the warranty. I'm just kidding. I didn't even buy the warranty. I'm like,
it's only 40 bucks is my point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, ass talk. No.
Yeah, fuck Ozempic. You know what Ozempic did? I've gained weight back since I got off of Ozempic. You know how much? Like 14 pounds. So you know you're taking that shot in your fucking belly. Not that it's a big deal, but it's a pain in the ass. Not really.
Yeah.
In the belly.
You gotta do it. You know what? For 14 pounds, I got to be just a little more motivated because I can get off 14 pounds without trying real hard. You know, but that's really all I
can lose weight whenever I want to.
After a year of Ozempic.
I'm sitting here with surrounded by.
I gotta stop. I gotta be like really Joe. Good. I gotta be healthy like Joe.
These are really good.
Oh, those are good.
That's one good thing about my job. So I go to that emergency call, and I get to one of them, and it's a Walgreens, and they're getting ready to throw all this shit out. They're like, "Oh, you can have it." I go, "Sweet."
Yeah, they can't sell it. There's nothing wrong with it. We go through that because we have a vending machine, and we put the little bags in there, and we end up with tons of them that we end up having to take out. And we just take them. You know, there's nothing. They're good for at least 6 more ones. You know,
no, not this isn't.
Yeah,
this is expired. It expired last month.
But it'll still.
What I'm saying is, it's still fine. You know, for
it's still edible. Fucking candy.
Candy, exactly.
Jesus.
But even chips or anything else, you know, they last way longer than that expiration. That Best Buy. You know.
Damn.
Yeah.
I got like a case of them.
Well, I had a guy that lived next door to me. He used to work at a 7-Eleven type store, and he'd come up about once a month and knock on my door in the morning when he was coming home, and he'd leave a case of like 36, 40 chips there because they had the boys. That were just about to expire. They just pulled them in.
Yeah, well, you can't really vend them anymore at that point, so you're stuck with them.
Yeah, they gave me a bunch of these too. These stupid energy shot dealios. They had them on clearance and nobody bought them. So I got like 50 of those too. I won't even take these stupid things.
I did one.
But you gonna hand me something for free? I'm taking it, dude. I'm a hood rat, man. You offer me anything for free, son. I'm taking it.
What's funny is I could probably use those now, but I did that when I was young. You know, but so that you could wake up and go out and drink all night.
Yeah. Well, I do energy drinks. I do an energy drink every morning, and that's it. That's like drinking coffee for me. That's my coffee.
I was going to say,
so I drink an energy drink in the morning.
Yeah, so do I. It's called coffee. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Instead of coffee, because I'm not a big fan of coffee, so I do an energy drink every day.
I
drink
2 coffees.
Yeah, I drink coffee all day long.
And then
I drink quite a bit of coffee, actually. I am now, anyhow. I did when I wake up, I do a 12-ounce cup, and then when I go to work, I can have as much coffee as I want.
Hey, Johnny said that's a good deal. He's ordering 2 of them.
Yeah, I was like, what? Okay. Bidets. I don't know if he's joking or not. He might be giving one away to his son or something.
Yeah.
Maybe on the stream. You never know.
Yeah, he's going to give it away on
A
a stream
stream.
tomorrow morning. Yeah.
Give it away.
Okay, calm down.
Give it away. Give it away. Give it away.
I haven't
Not
heard
my
you
dog
talk.
this time.
Whose dog was that?
It was Joe's.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't mine this time.
Well, you got dogs. Your dogs have been good lately. I don't know if you're keeping them in the closet or what.
No,
I've never heard anything from your dogs
they
for a while.
started settling down here. They're
Yeah.
getting a little older now, so they're not puppies
Yeah, my short-
anymore.
My short vacuum just keyed up to start working, and they were letting me know. I just turned it off.
It's good of them. That's what they're for. But a little CBD oil sometimes is helpful. Fireworks nights, New Year's Eve and 4th of July.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. The dogs are calm as can be.
Yeah, I've got to actually give them it's like a gummy I give him every day. I have to give it to Loki because if I don't give it to Loki, he'll have seizures.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I give him one in the morning, one at night. And if I'm running late on one, if for some reason I miss one or it's like he gets a little more anxious, he'll have a seizure on me.
Oh wow. Yeah, we had a
Hey,
dog.
Joe,
that
send me
had
that link. I think I have a different one than you. Mine's it's similar story, but now I'm starting to wonder if it's the same one. It's all 5-star ratings. It's got like 100 5-star ratings.
Hold on, I'll send it to you.
Okay, I'll make sure it's the same.
Let me
But,
sh-
yeah,
let me
mine's
sh-
got all 5-star ratings. Every last one of them.
That's good.
Yeah, I just sent it.
And it is blue too. So it's got a blue thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't look at all of it. What's the name of it?
It's like you said, like some crazy ass Chinese name. I don't even want to try. I'm trying to tell you the truth. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe this is it. Okay.
Hold on.
Dropping off lots.
Wow. Here's one for 300.
I just put my link in there. This is the one that I bought.
Okay.
I'm going. I'm falling asleep, lads.
Yeah, I'll resend it to you. Just now.
Are you getting off?
See ya, man.
This one's 50
There it is.
$50 right now.
Oh, wow. Oh, this is different, Joe. This is different than the one I'm getting.
Oh,
No
Which
wonder,
one
though.
you getting?
bloody leaving club.
You only have seven reviews on this one. I'll send you mine here in a second. Let me see. I'll put it in my cart.
Comparing bidets. There you go.
Yeah, I'm telling you, we do a bidet review channel. Bidet review channel. You can do it as a team. What do you think? You sit down.
The dual nozzle is so refreshing. I'm getting both sides at once.
You could put on like some neon shorts or not neon, neoprene shorts or something, and then have a camera and use like fudge pudding or something.
Oh my God.
Oh wow, that one is a nice looking one.
I never touched this knob here. Well, unless you're going to clean it. One direction is use, the other direction is clean. So
Gotcha.
you never touch it.
Right.
You never touch it. But this thing, you just lift it up to control it, and left and right for hot and cold. It's pretty cool. You quick to adjust because it warms up sometimes. $50, man. I think I paid 40.
Oh, nice.
Last time.
50 bones. Okay.
No,
Yeah, the one that's just cold was 29.
I could attest to you that this has been a quality unit for me. So that's all.
It's too bad you don't have an affiliate like that. You could be selling bidets right here on your show.
Just
Oh. Does this one take a battery or something, Joe? I think this one takes. No, wait a minute. Because it's got buttons. How the hell do you have buttons without any kind of electricity?
They're piezo.
I pee's okay when I need to.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen one for a bigger gap in price.
It was funny. We chased everybody out of here. There's like 8 people. It says there's 8 people.
Yeah, hell yeah. They held on to that many. I'm one of them, by the way. I'm one of them.
You think this is really smart software? Watch it.
Mine's normally 100.
Watch it lose my background every other minute. What's that?
No, mine's normally 149 down to 39. So I got it for 36 because I had credits. That's why.
Wait.
I had
yours is $150 one.
Yep.
That's nice. You paid how much?
$39.99.
Well, that's quite a discount.
It's a good deal.
In price history, I'm looking at the price history. Yeah, it was $95 last month. So,
Johnny, check out that link. I'm telling you, it's you won't go wrong with that one. Works. The only thing with these things is you might have to you have to make adjustments with your seat so that they will go down all the way.
Oh, yeah.
These things can interfere. And mine came with these extensions, these like extension pads. They work and then they come off. So what I did was my seat, I actually took my Dremel and carved a groove into the back of the seat on the bottom.
Right.
And now it fits. So
okay.
I think if I buy one, I'll buy one with the seat because I just put a new toilet seat on, but it's a cheap plastic stuff. And you go to lean one direction.
One that comes with its own seat. That's interesting.
Yeah.
They have them with seats. Yeah, that's the first one I was looking for. That's the Kohler one. The Kohler one is a seat and everything.
Yeah, they've got
all one unit.
Well, for me, the problem with that was I don't have an oval. I have the short or the rounder.
They have both. They have round.
They
have
sell both.
With the seat attached. I did see some of those, but I didn't see any without having the extended, the oblong, the elongated one.
Right.
Which might be a good excuse.
We're still talking about this. It's so funny.
I know. Well, I mean, I installed that toilet, and I thought I needed a shorter, and I didn't. I could have done a full size elongated, but it was too late. I bought it, and it was a good one. It wasn't a cheap toilet, and but I've had it a good shit. When did we buy this house? I can replace the toilet.
You got the charcoal filter in there so that you got clean water here.
Yeah, son. That's why I said your water gets your water's filtered before it hits your ass. It filters out all the chlorine.
Put that link there so they can
because
see.
Water can't be too clean before it meets your anus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on now.
Yeah, just vaguely. Here's the Kohler one with the seat. It's $100.
Look at this, boy. Look out now.
That's what I thought about. And then the nozzles come out from underneath there.
Do they have?
They come out.
Did they have the standard seat, or did it just the old?
Not this Kohler one now, mind you. Not the Kohler one, but there's such thing as round ones. I've seen them.
Yeah.
The bidet.
Yeah, I've seen them.
I haven't. I didn't look that long. It doesn't matter. I have one.
Yeah, you're happy now, so
yeah. No, my application worked.
Yeah.
Who the fuck cares? But
yeah, exactly.
But what if I wanted to replace my seat sometime? That's another thing too.
Yeah.
Actually, my way, I can if I can get a seat that I can actually adjust like that or carve like that, which is what I
see
do.
that. Look at that.
Look at that. What is
see that?
No.
See that?
What is
that remote? See right by my thumb?
Oh,
yeah, remote. Yeah,
remote control, son.
Oh, look out now.
I got a fucking remote control. That's just hilarious.
Some people just don't have enough money to waste. Honest to God.
Round, by the way. Here you go. They got it in round.
How much is that?
$161 with the remote control.
Okay. You're not going to get one for all right, cheap.
Well, that's with the seat and everything. Yeah. This one wasn't cheap for the elongated either. It's the same money for the elongated.
Some of those with seats are like $500.
Oh yeah. They had a couple at Home Depot that were $300-$400 for the seat. Yeah, exactly right. I'm like, dude, the whole toilet's $700.
Yeah.
Why would I bother just buying the seat? I get a whole toilet for $700, and that thing, like you said, dries. It does. The nozzles come out and it adjusts itself. Everything
combs the little hairs, compliments you. Oh,
it cleans itself. It's a self-cleaning toilet, and
your anus is looking quite nice today, sir.
Yeah. The toilet's self-cleaning and all that. So
we just launched a strike in Syria.
Oh, we did that earlier today.
We did.
That was earlier today.
Or is
Yeah,
it?
that was earlier.
Oh, okay. I just saw
that
Why?
happened 4 or 5 hours ago.
Okay.
I don't know. They're
I
fucking
wonder
around.
why.
Oh, they've been fucking around.
It's retaliation for those two American soldiers and interpreter that they killed.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Yep.
I mean, we already hit them.
Well,
today.
that and there's I'm sure there's evidence that they've been
It was ISIS
getting together with ISIS and they were reformulating, and it's like, nope, you're not. You know that this is just a big slap in the face.
and that's who they hit was ISIS.
Big
They were
old,
trying to get
big old reminder. You're not reforming, douchebags.
Yeah.
Syria doesn't want them there either. So.
And they're still rioting in Iran. They're starting to burn mosques now.
Oh man, that's bad.
Wow.
That's not good.
No,
I don't know. There's going to be a lot of deaths there.
Yeah. Well, last I saw was 44 dead. It's probably close to 100 by now.
That's
too bad.
That's the news that's coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
John's
Here you go.
Mr. Tushy.
That wasn't just us. U.S. partner forces strike ISIS targets in Syria.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what they were.
Johnny, Mr. Tushy. Yeah. Johnny's got Mr. Tushy. There's a link for the one that I'm on.
Yeah, one more thing is that the one that Bill and I have, it only looks like it might have 1 or 2 holes that comes out of, where the one you're buying's got 7.
Yeah, it's got like 7 holes. Yeah.
Your penis will never be the same.
Yeah. I'm telling you.
No,
I'm telling you, son.
High class.
Looks like it's back there.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Moving on up.
Yeah, moving on up. Mama, I made it.
U.S. Central Command sent it up. They didn't say what the other countries are. It's because it's his partner forces.
Probably
Who
Israel.
actually did it? Did we do it, or did Israel do it?
No,
What I heard earlier today is we actually did this. We did one of the strikes. Now, if they've done another one, but they were doing, there was one going on, but the White House hadn't officially come out to talk about it. But the Defense Department had let it out that they were attacking. So that was, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours ago.
Well, you know what? Here's the funny thing. We joke about this, but I'm pretty sure the president said that they were going to get it.
Yeah.
When this happened, he promised retribution, and what? I'm pretty sure he meant it. But he doesn't just.
Oh, we got back up to 11.
He just doesn't run at it, kill targets that have nothing to do with what he's. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They plan. They go in there with a plan, and they try to be as surgical as possible. But war is war, of course.
Right.
We don't want anybody to die. I'm sorry all this shit's happening, but stop blowing up our people, douchebags, and this shit won't happen.
Yeah.
It's really pretty easy.
Yeah.
They definitely have an FAFO policy going, which a lot of people don't agree with, but it's definitely the case. It's a FAFO policy.
Yeah, it's called deterrent.
It is. It's a deterrent.
Now, people find out and realize we're not going to mess around with them. That's a deterrent.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you know what? If it works, it doesn't work. They're going to do what they're going to do, and there should be some. I'm sorry, but you're just asking for more. If you don't do anything, or you just use words, you use words, or like Maduro. I'm gonna put a bounty on his head of $25 million, and then the next administration actually goes down there and gets them, and then they're evil. So what? Didn't you put a bounty on them for $25 million? We don't recognize that.
I saw
the European Union. Most of the world doesn't recognize that government, and now Trump's broken all these international laws. It's pretty funny.
I saw a meme the other day.
Noriega. Nobody said these things then. Please, I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, I was good. I just referring to. I saw a meme the other day in which, is a picture of Xi Jinping's on the phone and says, "I saw what you did with Maduro. We're still good, aren't we?"
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I don't think he's afraid, to be honest. Yeah,
No.
it's cute. It's cute though.
Although let's see, there's certain restrictions that they're starting to relax with the FCC because and I'd have to go back and read the article now, but there is like the thing going on with the drone DJI right now.
Yeah.
Well, they're dropping some restrictions on that temporarily because he's fixing to meet with Xi Jinping here
Yeah.
in the next week or so, and so they're all trying to.
Well, I tell you what, Xi Jinping is probably very motivated to talk right now because the loss of Venezuelan oil.
That oil.
Don't get me wrong; it's not gonna destroy their country, but it certainly damages it quite a bit, though. Because their economy is not that strong, apparently.
Yeah,
people would think it is, right?
They got a lot of empty time in those.
That hurt them. It hurt Cuba, hurt them, and Russia to a point too.
Yep.
So whatever. It wasn't just about the oil. I love people get all excited about that. Oh, we're going to take the oil. I see. It's all about the oil. Okay. All right. That's fine. You know, and by the way, it's already said to sell it and then put money back into fucking Venezuela. And those oil fields were all developed by American fucking companies to begin with, and were taken by that regime.
Yep.
Right.
So whatever. We're going to rebuild it. You know what's going to happen eventually? Venezuela is going to have a very friendly government to the United States. Yeah, no doubt. Oh, pump it. Yeah, whatever. Friendly. And it'll be beneficial to them. And this country will actually maybe make a comeback to what it was before Hugo Chavez took the country over.
Yeah.
You know, because you used to have one. We were trying to think of this term before. Venezuela had one of the highest standards of living. That's what it was.
Yeah.
In South America.
Yep. Now it's got like one of the worst.
What Art, go.
What nobody's talking about is there's also the possibility of Chinese intermediate missiles. I mean, because if they put those there, they could strike all the refineries on the Gulf Coast.
Yeah, but they didn't even try to do that because they couldn't have because they couldn't have gotten away with that. It just wouldn't happen.
It would have been,
especially not now.
Russia could, or China could put naval bases there as well.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's gone. It's done.
Not now.
Done.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's done. They're neighbors. They're basically neighbors of ours in our hemisphere.
Right.
And
and he had Conoco, Exxon, and somebody else.
BP.
Was it BP?
Yeah, BP, okay. British Petroleum. They used to own those oil fields. They built all that. Those things are shit now, in disrepair because they were just robbing the country.
I think it's Exxon said they've been there. They've had theirs taken away twice, or maybe it's Conoco. I can't remember now.
Well, and it not just helps the United States. It's going to help the people of Venezuela to have a stable government, a stable economy.
Yeah.
You know, nobody's going to step in there on their necks with some jackboot wearing bullshit. They'll end up having elections, and hopefully they'll just keep going to actual free elections. You know.
Yeah. Oh, and don't forget they used Dominion voting. The last couple elections. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Please, explain that. I forget. I saw that somewhere. I forget what it means. What does it mean?
That's the voting machines.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Supposedly switched votes from Trump to Biden.
Yeah. Those are the ones that were in question in 2020.
I know a couple of states they've recently found hundreds of thousands of ballots that shouldn't have been.
Yeah, that was down in Georgia.
And there was also some in Arizona, matter of fact.
Yep.
So, and both those states were one. Georgia was by 11,000, and they found over 300,000 invalid ballots in one in one place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I believe that the entire election was stolen, but I certainly understand when they say that there was 129 million people registered, but 159 million votes were counted, or something like that. It's something stupid like that, where there's more votes were counted than there were people that were registered.
Right.
Well, he lost by
You know,
he lost to Biden by the skin of his teeth, no matter what the national been just skewed by California is. But if he hadn't lost Arizona and Georgia, I believe that would have been enough for him to win the election. And I remember Pennsylvania, dude. When I went to bed at night, Pennsylvania, he was ahead by 80-something thousand votes.
Yeah.
And when I woke up in the morning, he lost, and the only area they had to finish counting was Philadelphia itself.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, all these ballots that were late ballots or mail-in ballots, what? 100% of them were for. Oh, I don't know, man. It was
some of it
the
was
same
just a
thing
little
in
bit
Michigan.
beyond.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Lloyd. Sorry.
I was just saying some of the results were just a little bit
sketchy.
Sketchy. It is beyond.
Why did they do it?
Yeah.
And they changed. They did that switcheroo at like 4 or 5 and 5 o'clock in the morning. People weren't awake.
Yeah.
It was weird. I went to bed at like 2 in the morning. I was watching the results. It was like 2:30. I didn't go to bed probably almost 3, and Trump was way up in Michigan. Yeah, and then I woke up at like 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock to go to work. He had lost, and I'm like,
it was like
what happened in 4 hours in the middle of the night?
I didn't know that it was stolen, but that seems sketchy as all get out. To be honest with you,
it was weird. It was weird. I ain't gonna lie. I went to bed like it's at 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. I get up at 7, and he had lost, and I'm like, wait a minute, what?
What?
I was like, wait a minute, what? Because he was way up when I went to bed.
What the hell?
I got up and what happened between 3 a.m. and 7 a.m.? You know what I mean? It was just kind of weird.
We found these extra ballots. Let's bring them in.
It was just weird. I don't know if I believe it was stolen necessarily. There's always been voter fraud. Let there be no mistake.
Oh yeah,
But those two states, it was so close. That's what I mean. It doesn't take a lot of voter fraud to swing a state, an entire state. You know how many electoral college votes does Georgia have? Like
29.
No, I don't think it's not that many.
You think it's like 18?
It's pretty good. Good. So maybe 12. I don't know.
Are they an all or nothing state, right? They're not like some of these states where they parse them out.
Like,
they're all or nothing.
Nebraska and Maine, where they split it up. Yeah.
Where they parse them. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right.
At any rate, I find it very. I thought it was.
He won one section of Maine, but lost the bigger section.
Right. Yeah.
Same.
Regardless, yeah.
Like
I said,
16.
16? Okay, I wasn't too far off. Yeah. I think. Yeah, it was sketchy. You know, nobody's denying that there's voter fraud. You know, it's just because when the other side wins, then they all cry about voter fraud.
Oh yeah,
when
they've been.
This side wins, they all cry about voter fraud. When Bush won, they cried about voter fraud. You know what I mean? You know, so
I know illegit. She kept calling him an illegitimate president. Yeah.
So both sides do it. You know, they did it this election. They did it in 2016. They said it was a legitimate election.
Not this past election.
This.
No, he kicked her ass. That was awesome. You know.
You are wrong, sir. They tried to say that Elon Musk played with the numbers, like using his, his electronics or some wizardry or whatnot.
I don't know who said that.
Lots of people said that. They said Elon Musk made it happen.
Florida has 30 votes. Pennsylvania has 19 votes. So that's a swing in Pennsylvania. That's pretty major, 19.
Mm-hmm.
At any rate, the last 10 elections, it feels like, or at least, well, I'm going too far. The last 4 or 5 elections, it feels like voter. No matter who wins, the other side claims voter fraud.
Part of that is, seriously, what part of that is how this right here, is things have changed. People have instantaneous reactions and to everything that happens now. Now,
Yeah.
yes, we had it 4, 5, 6 years ago. but as it goes on, it gets easier to do, and more people are doing it.
Mhm.
And I think that has a lot to do with it. And Michigan,
to an extent.
Michigan, what do they
Like-
get? 15.
15. But yeah. But I'm just saying, every election, the other side claims voter fraud. Pretty much, it's crazy. But you know who else I thought got screwed? The James. His name is something James, and he's a black guy, Republican. I thought he had it in the bag when I went to bed in 2020, and I woke up. Like I said, I woke up that morning. He lost. I was like, what? I was like, no way,
Yeah.
no way. And the guy he was against was so crooked, it was crazy. It was crazy. That guy was a scumbag, and he still won. He had never done anything. He'd been in Congress for, that's probably why. But he'd been in Congress for like 16, 20 years. They couldn't attribute a goddamn thing to him. Gary Peters, I think his name is. He just shows up. In fact, he only shows up 50% of the time.
Yeah.
And they showed his voter record. They showed everything, and what a dirtbag he was. And
Yeah.
I went to bed at 2:30, like I said, 3 o'clock in the morning. And James had it in the bag, and I woke up at 7, and he had lost by a lot. And I was like, what happened?
I tell you, things really changed in politics. There was a time I could tell you some Democrats that I voted for over the course of my life. You know, I was actually proud of the fact that I would vote for who I thought was the best person for the job, and voted, even across party lines. But just the last, they've diverged so far, from each other that it's not even a question anymore. Now, that's not saying, like, if I still lived in Pennsylvania, and say John Fetterman was I'd vote for him.
Yeah.
Now, but not
Well, he's reasonable.
Not the first time.
Again, I don't agree with all his policies, but at least he's reasonable and he'll fucking talk.
Right.
You know, and not call everybody Nazis and fascists and everything else.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
he's reasonable. You know?
He was sort of
He's gotten reasonable.
Yeah, he was sort of a
pretty much, from what I understand, always was. You know, that was a big
Was
jump.
he?
Yeah, because to where he is now, that was a big jump from where he was. I think what, it was your mayor of a small little town in Western Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
You know, and he became a senator, you know. So we don't know whether he was reasonable or not, you know, but he had the stroke and everything. And it was a big joke. It was like, oh my God, you guys they were going to vote for anybody. And because nobody wanted to vote for Oz, he was voting. He was running against because he's Turkish, originally Turkish. There was a little racism there, I think, but we'll move on from that. Anyway, but now he got his marbles back. He's a very reasonable guy. Like I said, you just listen to him. It's like, I don't know. I like him. He's fine.
Oh, I do too. And I judged him really, in the beginning. I thought, man, this guy.
We don't have to be perfectly aligned and everything, but just reason and have an alternative. Don't just immediately boot stomp everything out because it has something to do somehow indirectly related to the present administration. You know, so we're not even going to consider. You know, that's very tiring, man. Have a real conversation. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and that goes every direction. You know that, right? You know I'm going to say that.
I know it does.
Of course, I'm saying in general, just in general, because with everything, both sides have a tendency to automatically circle the wagons. You know what I mean? If a news story comes out and it fits your narrative, all the Republicans jump on it. If it's a news story, fits your narrative, and it fits
whatever narrative.
Democrat, like that lady got shot in Minnesota, and all those Democrats jumped up, ice this and ice that, And now that the facts have come out, and it looks like she tried to run over that cop, now the Republicans are out there, and it's like.
It's not exactly like that. They jumped on it without any vetting whatsoever in the media because
I know, but it fit their narrative.
Because these stories, how they reacted to it, that was already in the pipeline. You know that they knew sooner or later someone was going to die at the hands of ICE, and they knew it.
You can't keep getting in the cops' faces. Yeah,
they were encouraging it, man. She belonged to a group that encouraged actually blocking police officers. They're officers, and you can't block them during the course of their duties. That's a crime, And when you're ordered to stop and get out of your vehicle, they're that's a legal order that they
That's
can
a legal
do.
order.
It doesn't entitle you to slam your door shut and take off from them, by the way, which is another felony. So good job there.
And then the wife or whoever was saying, "Drive, baby, drive, baby, drive."
She's on the side of the road filming it. Yeah, she's filming the whole interaction on the side of the road. She got in the car so she could film it.
All right, I think she, she came out and didn't blame the officer, and she actually was blaming herself, and I could see why.
Yeah,
you're the one that told her to gun it.
Yeah.
I said somebody said, "Oh, they're trained not to stand in front of vehicles. It should have been said." Oh, so that's the defense.
Okay.
He's trained. He shouldn't have been standing in front of my vehicle. So anybody runs into somebody should say, "Well, they shouldn't have been in front of my fucking vehicle. I was driving."
Right.
I mean, get the hell out of here.
Well, we were talking about on Paul's show, and Dre came on, and he kind of didn't defend the cop. He said the cop should never have walked in front of that vehicle.
That's not the point.
Now, I understand that. My son did the same thing. Now, he was a cop too, right? And he said he should never have walked in front of that vehicle. I said, but the vehicle, when he started to walk that way, was going backwards.
It was in reverse. Exactly.
If you look exactly at what happened. If you look at it from the opposite angle, he said, I didn't see it from that angle. I said, keep watching him. I said, because when he made the motion to go in front of it, the vehicle was moving backwards. I said, and then she immediately switched it and gunned it towards him, and he tried to get out the way, and it did hit him on his leg.
Well, that's great.
Yeah,
and that's all great, and I'm glad that weighs in his favor, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does.
It doesn't matter if he shouldn't have stepped in front of the
shouldn't
vehicle.
have been there.
No, she does not have the right to decide. Well, he's not supposed to be there, so it's okay for me to gun my, gun and drive through.
No, I'm saying the lady shouldn't have been there in the first place. This reminds me of January 6th and that lady that got shot. That protester that got shot climbing in a window.
They treated it like a game.
And I said the same thing about that when the lady was breaking into the Capitol, climbing in the window, and that security guard shot her, or that cop shot her, and it's too bad and it's sad, but you shouldn't have fucking been there.
Yep.
You shouldn't have been there. You shouldn't be climbing in through the windows at the Capitol and shit, like breaking windows and climbing in and shit.
It's told to her that it's actually been told to her that she belongs to the ICE Watch and these groups that it's okay to do this. And it's not. It's a crime.
They're training them to do it.
It's not okay to block the path of officer. It's a crime. It's not okay. Yeah, they're not real cops. The fuck, they're not. Yes, they are. They're federal officers.
Federal.
And it doesn't matter what branch or level, local or county or state or federal. They're all law enforcement officers. You know what? Whatever. If they want, you already stopped, blocked, and impeded their progress. They already got her license plate. Where did she think she was going to go? First thing it did was walk around, and it was right on video, and got her license plate. So what was?
No, she didn't have a plate on the car. Didn't they take the plate off their car?
No,
or they changed the plate.
No, it was there.
She said did she yell something about I change my plate every day? Ha ha ha.
No.
Or something like that.
We don't change our plate.
We don't change our plate every day.
No, that's
that's what
you
she
can
said.
Look at it all you want. Yeah. That'll be on there tomorrow when we do. In other words, when we do this again. You know what I mean? She's so arrogant.
Yeah, they were being arrogant about it.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, you're right. And I love the initial story was they were just taking their kid to school to drop off at daycare, and they was in the wrong place at the wrong time, and this cop just arbitrarily shot them for no reason.
Yeah,
that was the first story that came out that I saw.
They
and I was like, wow.
They actually belong to a group that tracks ICE movements and intentionally impedes them.
She was one of the organizers.
It's actually called ICE Watch. What's that?
Yeah, ICE Watch.
She was one of the organizers, I said.
Well, she was one of the organizing vehicles of this particular occasion.
Who funds those groups? Oh, that'd be George Soros.
Lead vehicle.
Portland, Oregon mayor. She
look. Everybody's sorry she's dead.
Everybody needs to track them.
You do. You know what? People die every day because they do something stupid, balancing on a cliff or whatever. Just
jumping out of an airplane,
and things happen. She did something stupid, and it's a shame. I mean, it really is. God, I don't. She didn't. She wasn't doing. I don't think she was doing anything intentionally worth dying for. But that's what happens when you threaten the life of an armed officer. What the fuck are they even doing?
Armed anyone.
What's the game plan here? We're just going to block them in. Then what? What next? I mean, what is the point? They're just insane.
Yeah. Dude, if you gun your car at me, you're going to catch two. I'm telling you. If you gun your car at me, you're going to catch two. Yep, exactly. You're going to catch two if you gun your car at me.
Yeah,
if I'm crossing the street, you gun your car at me, you're going to catch two.
I'm
going to double tap your ass.
Peaceful protests, try to get out the vote, change whatever laws you can change. This is a free country. That's what you're entitled to do. What you're not entitled to do is accost police officers and impede them from performing their duties.
You're not allowed to impede traffic of any kind, whether it's officers or not.
And that's not a protest. Go down to the federal offices of ICE and protest in front of ICE, or go down to the federal building and protest if you want to protest.
They have, and they've been damaging.
They have, but unfortunately, what they end up doing is blocking the fucking driveway and impeding them again. That's where ICE officers' cars have been rammed. That I'm sorry, you know what? They're lucky they're alive. These people, seriously, because vehicles are considered deadly force. Using a vehicle to try to hurt someone that's a law. That's considered deadly.
That's assault with a weapon, a deadly weapon. Assault with a deadly weapon, attempted manslaughter. It's a lot of different
use of deadly force. So you can get man one and possibly better. With
man two. I'm okay with them protesting in front of the federal buildings, though. I support that. I'm not saying blocking the driveways. I'm not saying ramming cars. Okay. I'm not saying throwing rocks through windows. I'm saying protesting in front of the federal buildings is perfectly okay with me, as far as I'm concerned.
As long as it's done in a, if I'm walking down the sidewalk or I'm doing business in the federal building, I don't want to be accosted by these protesters. No. They can protest all they want, just leave me the hell alone.
Right.
And that's the way
there's perennial protesters in front of Planned Parenthood. Around the corner for me, every time I drive by, there's at least 20 people standing out there protesting.
Which is their right as an American citizen.
Absolutely.
Now, if they started throwing rocks at the fucking building or at cars that are coming in and out of the driveway, then you stick their asses in jail. I mean, that's it.
Exactly.
It's simple.
But that's my point. You go there, you don't follow the doctor's home. Exactly.
From
getting to work that day, or follow the, what I mean, follow the ladies home or whatever.
And guaranteed should one of those protesters or several of those protesters start interfering with people coming in and out, they'd get arrested. Right. If they did half the stuff that these people have been doing, they'd be arrested.
Yeah. Look, this is all for politics. It's all
theater.
They're being encouraged to do this by politicians in power. They're diverting attention away from things like billions of dollars disappearing in daycare centers and other healthcare services.
Malaria centers.
And then somehow it's racist to try to find where the fucking money went. The whole idea of the money was to help people, not to disappear and go in the pockets of a few criminals. I mean, why would you even argue against investigating this? What's the defense to that? I mean, it's so much. It's just insane.
Insane.
So now they're so this was just what they wanted, a diversion from all that's going on. But they're not getting away with it.
He was out speaking about it. He's like, he should be keeping his head down. He's out there doing press conferences talking about the lady that got shot and making a big deal out of it and pushing it and whatever. And it's just like, you should be ducking, son.
Let me ask you something. They had, that was the cops. The best video was the cops' body cam video, and it didn't come out for days. Right. Now Trump saw it immediately because he was making comments about, I can't believe that he walked away from that without serious injury. And based on that video, you could believe the guy had serious injury. I mean, he got hit.
He got hit.
So, but not from any of the other videos could you see that he really got hit like that. They saw him wobbling, hobbling away.
But
that was it. And I was wondering, I said, I know there's another video. And boom. And do you think they waited a few days just to let these guys stick their feet in their mouth?
No, because there's a certain thing. There's always a waiting period before the body cam comes out. Yeah, I don't know why, but there's rules to it. And then,
if that's the case,
I don't know why.
Then these idiots that said murder, and all this other shit right off the bat and get the fuck out of Minnesota and all the. You know what, Minneapolis? Maybe they should have waited until the evidence.
Well, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, you know what? They're lucky. The lucky news agencies are lucky they didn't release the guy's name because they'd have been looking at
he already got
lawsuits.
He's been
done. No, but the news agencies weren't putting him out. That's what I'm saying. And they would have got some defamation lawsuits.
Yeah, they would have got some real quick.
Real quick, they would have been easies. Yeah, and Sam, I'm not saying you're wrong because when I first saw it, I'm like, holy shit, because I'm not a cop fan, as everybody here knows.
Oh, hey, we got Scott Nadeau in the chat.
Hey, Scott. But I hear what you're saying, but you need to look at it more because all my liberal friends are all saying that to me on Facebook today and stuff. I'm like, I'm with you until you look at the body cam footage, brother.
Yep.
When you look at the body cam footage, it puts a nail in the coffin. She hit this cop with a car. She hit him.
And there's audio. So it's
she barely hit him, or
there was
didn't hit him that hard, or
there's audio too. These cops were not threatening them. They weren't being ultra belligerent. They were saying get the fuck out of the car, but they weren't acting
after they'd already been fucking around. Yeah.
Well, right, but but you can hear the audio even leading up to this. And there's no yelling at them. There's no threatening them. There's no reason to believe that they were in any kind of danger whatsoever. Except until the point where get out of the car. Well, now it's a danger to their freedom, I guess, and they decided to slam on the hell with anybody else.
No,
by the way, just as easily somebody else. No, the girlfriend wasn't in the car. Just as easily somebody could have been standing 20 feet.
Where was she?
No,
she was the one out there filming.
The wife girlfriend got out the car.
The girl was in the car to begin with. They went there together. She got out of the car to
right. But she never made it back in.
Point. Yeah, she wasn't afraid of being harassed. Right. She got out of the car to film.
She was the one we were quoting before when they were talking about the license plate. That was all her.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So. I hear what you're saying, Sam, but brother, when you see the body cam footage, she hit him with a car. She hit him. There's just no doubt about it.
Yeah.
And brother, if you hit me with a car, son,
you're going to get.
I'm going to empty a clip in your ass. If I get any opportunity, I'm going to empty a clip. Yeah. And I'm just telling you the truth, bro. That's just period.
Yep.
That was a cell phone vid. He had a cell phone in his hand. I think it was body cam.
I think he had a cell phone. It looked like it in some of the reflections.
Okay,
I thought it was
body cam footage. Yeah. I think it was body cam too, but
it might have been.
Yeah, no, I
don't give a shit.
Yeah, because that's what they showed today, that they released the body cam. So
they showed the body cam footage. I thought, but if you want to say I don't care.
I could be wrong.
The footage was taken. It was first person footage, and she hit him, dude. It's just that simple. She hit him. Everybody else on scene said he got hit by the car.
Yeah.
Even the FBI agent that was initially against him, that said he shouldn't have shot her, or he shouldn't have shot as many times, or whatever. I thought that was kind of an interesting take.
Well, he also trained for 3 shots. Agent thought he shot
rounds. Too much. Yeah. He fired 3 rounds, and the FBI agent thought he should have only fired once or something. I don't know. Everybody can Monday morning quarterback.
If you hit me with whoever was saying that was wrong too, because you're trained to fire off 3 shots.
Well, yeah, I thought it was at least 2, but regardless, I don't even want to get in the weeds about it. If you hit me with a car, man, I'll empty a goddamn clip. You don't get to tell me how many shots I get to fire back at you when you're trying to run me over with a car.
You
don't get to dictate to me what my response is, son. You hit me with a car. You know what I'm saying? My response is what it is. And you don't get that. You can Monday morning quarterback me all you fucking want. If you hit me with a car, I'm going to empty a clip in your ass.
That's like Grady in Florida. Grady in Florida said we would empty the magazine, reloaded, empty the magazine, and then if you didn't have any more, we'd give you some more. That's how he is.
If it's phone video, I don't care if it's phone video. I don't know why that's a point. If you guys want
make a point,
congratulations. It's a fun video, phone video instead of bike cams. Okay, great. So you're right. Then it was okay for it to hit him with a car.
Yeah, I don't know.
Body cam
I
footage in
started
the
with body cam. It does. He said they don't have body cams. How do you know that?
I don't know because I've seen
Some
body
of
cams
some
on
of
them.
them you can see body cams on them.
Whatever. All I know is in that video, you could see that chick was looking right at him as she was gunning the fucking accelerator.
Yeah,
I don't
she
care.
was
She backed up and she turned the wheel towards him and gunned it.
I don't care that
obvious
whether
as
she
fuck.
turned the wheel or not. She had to turn the wheel to go up the street anyway. It had nothing to do with it. She was just taking her chances that she may or may not hit a police officer. And by the way, she was doing that while she was in the process of committing a crime because she was ordered lawfully out of the vehicle for stopping traffic.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
so she was in the process of committing a crime, and that's called fleeing and evading, which is a felony, and she was causing personal bodily harm to an officer while she was doing it.
Right.
If she didn't get killed, she was going to jail for a long fucking time.
Yeah, and Sam,
federal charges too.
I mostly agree with you to an extent, because like I said, I'm no cop fan. However, she hit him with a car, brother. It's easy to say that after you're not the one that got hit with a car. You know what I'm saying? You had your gun out and this chick hit you with a car. I'm sorry, brother.
And remember this. Bottom line, split seconds.
Yeah, bro. And he just got dragged. Let's remember that. In June, I think it was, he got some other fucking illegal immigrant.
They were making it
dragged
stop.
him in a car and made him get 30 stitches.
It was an
illegal.
And I just looked it up. It does say that it was his personal. It wasn't traditional body cam, but his cell phone that was recording.
It don't matter.
Okay,
it doesn't matter. Yeah,
He must have been wearing it.
I'm thinking he had it attached because a lot of them have
it in his pocket or something.
in his pocket or something like that.
Or he has something where.
Yeah, because when my son wears when he's got full tactical, he's got a place to put his cell phone right there where he could record out of it, and he.
I don't know, man, but there's limits to this horse shit. I'm okay with people protesting. I'm okay with people, having their issues with this, that, and the other. You know what? Hey, but there's a limit to this shit. You know what I mean? And like when what's his nuts died, and they're downtown Grand Rapids burning shit and breaking shit or whatever here in town over something that happened halfway across the country. That fucking shit. It's Trayvon Martin or whatever. There's a limit to this bullshit, bro. Yeah. There's a limit to how much people have to take. And that Kyle Rittenhouse shot those people and shit. And everybody's like, oh, he should have this and he should have that. Oh, okay. You got like 10 people chasing you in the middle of the fucking night. Yeah. 2 or 3 of them had guns in their hands, but you're supposed to.
Or knives at least, I believe.
Or clubs or skateboards or whatever the fuck.
Whatever.
You're supposed to just. Yeah, and you're supposed to just let it go, man. It's easy to say that after the fact. I've been in combat, bro.
Oh yeah.
When you come.
He was probably dead if he didn't fire that weapon, and that's what he had to defend himself. Period.
I don't know what to say. I think you're in a hinge. If I got a goddamn AR-15 in my goddamn hands and you charge me, you must be fucking insane.
Right.
Yeah.
I've got a guy with a shotgun in my fucking kitchen that came at me with a knife.
I think it's easy to prove that person had that person had bad intent towards you. Yep. I think it's pretty clear. Pretty clear that he had bad, because when he sees somebody with a weapon that could rip him, to shreds, and charges you anyway, I believe he had bad intent.
Taser through a car, Sam. You're gonna tase him through a car. I don't know, man. It's easy to second guess. It's easy to second guess, brother, after the fact. I'm not, because I don't even like cops, like I said, but it's a hard one, bro. It's easy to make decisions for him after the fact.
So if there's a way to tase him in the car, then she loses control, winds up hitting him anyway.
Yeah, no, that wouldn't.
That's when you get tased, by the way.
Yeah, somebody else is getting hit too. So either way,
he might have ran 2 miles down the road.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's easy to second guess, man. It's easy to second guess.
And you don't know how you would react when you're standing there in front of that vehicle or in that situation.
He might have had his gun out as they were ordering her out of the car, because he fired awfully.
He must have had it drawn.
He had his gun out. Yeah, I just read.
He had his gun drawn.
So that's even worse that she tried to take off.
If you look at it closely, I don't think he drew it till she started forward.
Dumb.
Right.
Dumb got you killed.
He fired after she hit him. Or just
God bless your soul. I hope But that's oh god.
I don't remember seeing
too
him
bad.
draw the weapon until she actually touched him.
I didn't see him draw it up in that video.
Really?
To be honest with you.
Well,
I didn't
heard
see
that
it
he was
draw up
holding-
either, but he fired pretty damn fast.
Yeah.
So after he got hit, so that's why I'm going to use the A word. I assumed that he was pre-drawn. I thought he drew on her when she was in reverse gunning it. That's what I would have thought.
I think he put his hand on it when she reversed, and then when she started forward, that's when he started to pull it. That's when she hit him. That's when he come out with it and fired the first one right through that little shot.
Hey Sam, that's a good suggestion, because I had a buddy of mine that thought he was cute and he snuck up behind me and tried to grab me, and I broke his arm in 3 places. He thought he was being cute.
I think it's great. You think that's funny.
Yeah.
You're making me a little concerned.
I put joint locks on his ass and dislocated his wrist, his elbow, and his shoulder.
Speaking of funny,
it was just a reaction. It's not your fault. You know.
Rosie O'Donnell is having a fit because there's a group of people that want to make Ireland great again. Now she's got to worry about green hats now.
Now she'll know where to go.
That guy.
Yeah,
that guy is a little racist. Come on now.
Can't run anywhere from this.
Who?
Rosie
I can't
O'Donnell.
remember. No, what's the guy she talked about? There's a guy that makes a bunch of videos about how Ireland is not for the Irish anymore, and how their heritage is being destroyed and stuff. And there's you ever see the base conservative, for example? There's a guy called the base conservative. He's got a shaved head, and he's something else, man. And this Irish guy he goes all in. There's a German guy like that too. They all go all in about how all these brown people are showing up in their country and destroying their culture and blah blah blah. And
well, the whole brown part of it, I don't know how that's conservatism, because there's no race element in true conservatism.
No,
well, the base conservative, he's just a racist. He's racist as hell, dude.
Yeah, racism. I mean, I could see it. Maybe he'd be pissed off about all the English being there. That's what they were fighting for. They've been fighting for a long time over that, especially in Northern Ireland. But
well, what he's saying is you can't move into a country and immediately start claiming you're Irish, and that's his main thing. He's like they're claiming they're Irish, and it's
that's like United States is so different, where you could come here and you could become an American. Yeah. But if you go to Europe, you can't just become a German or a Frenchman. No, because that's their identity. Even if you become a Frenchman and assimilate with it, you're still not a Frenchman. I mean, that's how.
Aren't you a Filipino in training?
Yeah, I
am. No, I mean the difference there is a German is also an ethnicity.
Yeah,
German is also an ethnicity. Yeah. Being American is not an ethnicity. Being American is a nationality, and there's a difference between being, a German or an Irishman, because it's a nationality and an ethnicity. So I understand what you're saying. Yeah. You're absolutely right. But you can be a naturalized citizen of Ireland if you moved there from Zimbabwe.
You could be. Yeah,
you could technically be Irish. Or your parents could move there and be citizens, and then you get born. You're born in Ireland. Just because you're black don't mean you're not born in Ireland. So I would say technically you're Irish, correct?
You're
Irish. Correct me if I'm wrong, right? You're Irish.
Yeah, you know what? Being Irish, there's a lot of shared genetics going on there. They're invaded.
Well, that's what this Irish guy is talking about
for many years, and the Germans, which were basically most of Britain, But so what? I'd like to go to Ireland. I actually looked at how could you emigrate to Ireland? It's actually very difficult. You actually have to have I could barely make it. If I have a grandparent that was born there, I can emigrate there, or if I have cousins that are still there, but they'd have to recognize me. You know what I mean? But it's really very difficult to get in there.
Yeah,
not if you're from. Where are they coming in from? They're coming in from some Muslim country. I don't know where, off the top of my head. And whatever. but they're
Algeria.
giving them special dispensation to come to Ireland, like most European countries are, just like England.
Yeah.
You know, they're letting all these people in. Which
Yeah,
is
they're really
whatever.
regretting
I
that
don't
shit,
care.
by the way.
But but they're letting all these people in, and that's what he's talking about. That they're coming in from India or wherever, and
it's like these
calling themselves Irish.
That go to Europe, but they don't want to become Europeans. They want to, they want their little area of Islam.
They don't want to
take
assimilate.
Yeah, they don't want to assimilate.
It's the same here. You ever hear Dearborn? It's the same here.
Dearborn.
And again, now that's not new.
Bob.
There was Little Italy in New York, right?
Yeah, but they wanted
Little Italy
Americans.
Say what now?
Yeah, there was Little Italy in New York, Little Italy, and we had what do we have? A Greek area and
Little Italy. You got Chinatown. You got the West Side in New York, which is all Irish. Yeah. What about it?
No offense. Well, he was saying that people move here or move to England or wherever from other countries and don't want to assimilate. They don't necessarily immediately want to become.
Yeah, they want to be on the government.
Yeah, but that was a little different. Even though there was Little Italy, it was only because it was cheap there. They all moved together. They all knew each other. They were neighbors.
Yeah,
but they actually forced their kids to speak English. They wanted. They wanted
their. Yeah,
I'm descendant from that, and that was the policy. Is you're American now. You know what I mean? And they were happy to be here, and it taught them to be American. Anybody past the first generation that got here didn't speak Italian anymore.
Right.
So,
my grandfather, he spoke Swedish, and when he started going to elementary school, his folks said, "All right, we speak English now."
The Irish had problems too because they were constantly fighting. There were gangs.
Hey, Mr. Agent Bullshit.
And there was hey Jim, there was leadership that came up. Michael Collins was a very famous priest and a leader, and he taught because of him, the gangs started to wane. You know what I mean? They started getting. There was jobs that you can get as an Irishman in New York. Cop, for example, they couldn't. That's why there's so many Irish cops, because they couldn't not hire you because you were Irish, because it was a government position,
right?
And who wanted that job? No, don't get me wrong. The early Irish cops were nothing. They weren't much better than gangs,
Right.
But they had jobs like that. My grandfather was a blacksmith, so he actually worked for the police department in New York. Shoeing the horse, because they had horses,
right.
At once upon a time,
he
lost his blacksmith shop. Actually, both sides were. That's the funny part. The Italian was, too.
but
they were in Jersey at the time, huh?
With all due respect, that happened over generations, sir. That happened over decades. Some of these people just moved to Ireland, let's say 5 years ago, 10 years ago, or whatever. Yeah. So that's not the same, okay? It's just not. And you got the Amish people that the Irish in New York, for example. I mean, you know more about them than me. I'm not trying to say I know.
What I'm saying is they wanted
it's
the Italian
several decades.
He was talking about not wanting to change, and you brought up the fact that they all lived in the same area. It wasn't because they didn't want to become Americans. I mean, that was actually, by and large, except for the gangsters, of course, in both, they wanted to be Americans. They wanted their kids to learn English and to go to American schools and go to. I mean, that was their dream. You know what I mean? That's why they came here. They didn't come here and try to turn New York into Italy.
Well, they carved out their little area, and they all. Well, regardless,
they live there.
We can agree to disagree. I'm saying there's no different. Is what my opinion is.
But Lon, one of the things that the reason they're in those areas is because those were the only places they could find to live because of the prejudice against the Italians, the Irish, the Cubans, the Puerto Ricans. They were the ghettos. The ghettos were originally for the Jews, not for the blacks. And the society
Well,
there, and it had nothing to do with them
that's why
not
so
wanting to
many
be
minorities
Americans.
owned businesses in New York is
Yeah,
because
it's
back then they needed those minority owned businesses so that you could eat, and so these people had some place to go. But
the main reason
it,
these people
they
were in those
changed all the
areas is because of the prejudice of the people that were here. And well, they're Irish. Irish were considered no better than Irish. The Chinese, the same. They were
I
brought
know
here to work on railroads. They were just
people.
slaves.
No, but people tend to want to be around other people. It's just normal.
No, they just knew
Human
each other.
beings are tribal
the old
anyway.
country.
Well,
They
Italian
knew
people
their
wanted to
neighbors.
be around other Italians. Irish
But-
people wanted to be around other Irish people. Hold on, Greek people want to be around other Greek people.
Yeah.
Chinese people want to be around. That's just the way they do it on purpose. They structure it. We have a bunch of Vietnamese people all live around each other.
Right,
I'm not
yeah.
saying it's right or wrong. I'm saying that is what happens, and it's happening now with whatever that's moving into England or wherever or here. And they all Venezuelans
Gotta
all
go,
group
Art.
here in
It's
Colorado.
3 hour mark. Time for me to go. I'm getting tired.
Yeah.
All right.
Good show, Bill. Thanks for
Yeah.
inviting me.
Yeah.
See you Monday, Lloyd.
All right, yeah, we'll see you Monday.
You know what? All right, before you go, why don't I? It's been 3 hours exactly. Why don't I
Yeah.
just?
Yeah.
Just,
Thank
Yeah.
think?
Okay.
Jim,
Yeah.
next time come a little earlier.
Well, I just
No.
wanted to say one thing.
Okay.
Good.
Date night is over. I got a new job. Here's
good.
my
Hey,
badge.
congratulations.
Here's my badge.
The fuck? Wait a minute.
Ice agent, get it?
Ice
Because it's a
agent.
bag of ice.
You've been sitting there all this time with a bag of ice on you.
Agent Beauchamp, he's got ice. Yeah.
He's a bag man.
Ice baby.
You know,
Ice.
that's
What do you got? Like your
dedication.
third nipple acting up?
No,
That's
Yeah.
dedication. That's dedication
Oh.
to his craft.
Yeah.
That he would sit there all the time with ice
All
on.
that time with that ice bag stuck there.
Wait.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because they could drop
That's good.
Yeah.
Bye. All right. Let's see. Now it's time. Here it is.
Well, now it's time to say goodbye to Bill and all the tribe. Thank you all for coming, and we hope you will subscribe. You're all invited back next week to watch another show. We're all too drunk and tired, so we're gonna have to go.
Y'all come back now. You hear?
This has been a Bill Ways presentation.